presents Season 7 of Warrior. The only reality show where war, celebrities, and laser-tipped battle axes come together in a zero-G combat arena to the death.
What? No, I can hear it. No, I can hear it. Well, my ass is gonna be on. Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to Why Is There Something About That? Welcome to yet another stream of us doing Crono Crashes. A normal intro today. Joe's currently stepped away, so we're gonna be doing some delayed start. But yeah. I don't know what I'm going yeah for. Malkin, thank you for the resub. Yeah. Oh, there was one thing I do want to fucking talk about for a minute. Yeah, what was it? Fucking Forever Skies came out of early access recently. And, oh my fucking god, that's a fucking survival craft game that just, like, 100% hid everything it was doing behind the 1.0 drop. And then when the 1.0 drop came out, they were just like, yeah, you can continue on your save, but honestly, just fucking start fresh. And I started fresh, and oh my fucking god. Yes, it's incredibly good. I mean, there's only 3 biomes, but, like, the 3 biomes themselves have a lot to do. There's a lot more structures to visit besides, like, windmill, platform, and then, like, subvariants of those windmills and platforms, and, like, the giant tower that goes into under the dust. There's so much more now. There's like construction towers that usually have like random resources. There's one that has optional resources that's really helpful. Yep. There's like large endemic life that kind of just screams at you from below the dust now. Oh, that works. Banana bread. And gold. It's not that I get hangry, it's just like, I don't want to get onto it with everything unmuted. Anyways, there's like new fucking unlocks, some of the new shit, the upgrade system actually works pretty well. It's not a super deep game, but it's just deep enough to feel like it's not trying to be, like, super fucking deep, but all the systems going downward are like really thin. Everything out, like, it's like 3 layers of something, and like those 3 layers spread the fuck out in a good way. Just the recent segment that I play, or recent time that I started playing, I got like an upgrade for my knife, an upgrade for my crossbow, and number of things at once, actually. It was like one of the longest towers I've actually did in the game so far. Even longer than the first Thunderdust section. It was just like 3, like a top area, its outer rooms, and then a bottom area and its outer rooms. And there was just so much bullshit going on, and like just resources to grab, like steps of doing one thing, going from like, hey, you go here, hey, there's this like airship thing you gotta lower. Okay, well, now that this airship is lowered, you gotta open the garage down below. All right, well, to do that, you gotta activate these 3 switches. All right, to activate those 3 switches, you need to get 2 upgrades. One of the upgrades you already have. Cool, great. Shoot that thing with an electric arrow. All right, great. Now you gotta go get the fucking super knife. And it's just like step by step by step by step in a single segment. Like, it feels like Forever Skies went more towards the direction of Raft than Subnautica in a good way.
You know, for a second there, I was thinking of you hearing this, and without any further context, I was thinking, yeah, I remember that run of Zork 4. That one went pretty wild, didn't it?
Shut the fuck up.
See, the fact that you're responding like that means that I'm onto something, and you hate it.
Kinda, yeah. But yeah, no, I really hope that the devs continue onward with the game and actually, like, expand it even further. There's implications that they're gonna expand it even further, but there's another game that I'm also looking forward to that's partially headed by Jack Patillo of Rooster Teeth, former Rooster Teeth fame. now doing his own shit in such a good fucking way. That he's like a community manager and partial creative assistant with another really cool post-life survival game that actually has a lot of cool shit going on too. And yeah, fucking, I'm hoping that doesn't come out in early access and comes out in complete, because I know he was a pretty big fan of 7 Days to Die, and the studio that's developing it is a studio that he's very fond of. The studio that did the Trials game, it was like Trials Evolution and all that shit.
The motorbike one?
Yeah, the motorbike one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember him being like absolutely cracked at that when I used to watch Achievement Hunter back in the day.
Yeah, and she still is. He now works for that company.
Oh, well, fair enough.
Yeah, they were just like, yo, Rooster Teeth died, you want to come work?
Yeah.
But, you got your
No, he's living his best life. Him and Ray apparently being... Yeah, I got the controller.
Okay.
Let's see if it's charged. Him and Ray going on to do live streaming, thriving in it, and now he's surrounded by He's A, surrounded by VTubers on all sides these days when it comes to streaming partners, and B, he fell really hard into the Like a Dragon fandom hole and has not crawled out at all.
Ray?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not surprising. But also the fact that when Rooster Teeth quote-unquote came back, because it's not really come back.
Yeah.
When it quote-unquote came back, people were like, are you going to go back to Rooster Teeth? And he's like, we need to we're moving today. He's moving over here. He's moving over to Seattle right now.
Ah.
And I'm just like, damn. He's moving to like one of the most expensive cities in the U.S. right now.
Yeah. I don't think it's the most expensive. I think Manhattan still beats it out, doesn't it?
Not by much. We're getting pretty bad, mostly because Bezos wants to keep Seattle expensive.
Still got a pretty good headway because it's Manhattan. There's a lot of businesses over there.
Yeah. Well, not anymore.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of businesses are leaving New York.
Huh.
Because it's too fucking expensive to run a business there.
And yet that's not going to bring the living costs down.
No,
at
of
all,
course
is it?
not.
No, of course not. That'd be too easy.
Anyways, you want to do a quick recap on our Chrono Cross thing?
Yeah. First of all, controller is on. Second of all, quick recap. We went to Hermit's Hideaway. We checked in on General Viper, and we had an awkward conversation about the physiology of having a 17-year-old body swap with a adult cat man. And we went to check out the Sea of Eden, found out we couldn't get through, and we now have our next and probably longest running objective of the game, which is to find all 6 dragon gods split between Homeworld and Another World and get their relics. And we got one before we wrapped stream. We got the Green Dragon's relic, which also came with Leah, who is basically just a walking reference to Ayla, however you pronounce it, from Chrono Trigger.
Let's say, don't we also have like 2 of the 6 relics already?
1.
Oh, did we not get Green Dragon's relic?
That's the only one we got.
I thought we had Blue Dragon's relic.
No, we had his blessing to cross Mount Pyre. We didn't have his relic.
Oh.
So we got to do a revisit.
Interesting. Fair enough. All right. Well, let's go ahead and slide on over.
Yes, please.
And let's not let the brainworms take over.
Yeah.
Brainworms are just taking. I'm sorry. I had to. I fucking had to.
Hey, come here. I won't bite you. I promise. I got a nice fat bowl to smoke with you. Green Dragon, probably, according to Becky.
Oh yeah. How the Green Dragon was just like, hi, hello.
Hi, come here. No, I'm not going to let you walk out. What games are you excited for? Is that like in general, Pizza Clo? Also, hi.
Hello, Pizza Clo. Hello, Becky. Give me a moment here. I gotta steal back the second screen for a minute.
Yeah. Just take it back into the void for a moment.
Is that Wavelink? Yes.
Don't worry, I've done enough void floods in the Zerum, and I know how this goes.
There you go. You're good.
Yeah. Talking about games earlier, I missed what you were talking about. Well, Locke, you were talking about
Forever Skies, a survival craft game that I just like. I'm really happy that it came out of came into 1.0 relatively unscathed. Because you know how a lot of survival craft games are when they're in early access. they'll be in early access. You'll leave them alone for about a year, and you'll come back to it, and it'll be a completely different game that you don't like.
Yeah.
Ignore the
I
announcements.
say as if I play many survival craft games apart from Minecraft and... Does Rune Factory count as a survival craft?
Nah, I don't know, actually.
Because it's like, if it is, it's a very merciful one.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that if you do call it a survival craft, it's like a casual style one.
Extremely casual.
Like, I honestly recommend you checking some out sometime, because like it's kind of just autism dopamine for me.
I mean, I know, I mean, you already know for a fact that I hit fucking Dragon Quest Builders 2 real hard.
Yeah.
To the point that
You would love
still
survival crafts, though.
hope that we get a third at some point in some form.
Like, I'm gonna be real with you. If you love Dragon Quest Builders 2, like, you're mere centimeters away from being like hooked on the same shit that I'm hooked on half the time.
Hooked on phonics?
Don't set this low-hanging fruit. Don't set this low-hanging fruit, man. I'm trying not. Like, anytime somebody says hooked on phonics, I'm just like.
Yeah?
I don't want to say it. Let's see. Because what about Dragon Quest Builders 2? Dragon Quest Builders 2 is a Dragon Quest themed like Minecraft.
Oh my god.
It's grossly understating what it actually is.
But it's basically a Dragon Quest style, sort of shot across the bow at Minecraft, but not. It's very distinct in a lot of ways. It puts more emphasis on granular building customization, whereas Minecraft, because it's very blocky, is a lot of very just upfront, very simple crafts, whereas in Builders you can be like, I want to make a bunch of torches and signs and basically recreate a 8-bit or 16-bit...
Dude, don't say that like Minecraft is all simple and, you know...
I'm just saying that there's like more of an emphasis on interior design in Dragon Quest Builders than there is in Minecraft.
Here's a really, really, really good really good way to describe Dragon Quest Builders 2. What if modded Minecraft what if your favorite mod pack of Minecraft was actually cohesive? That's literally the feeling I get from Dragon Quest Builders 2, and that is the highest fucking praise I could ever give a game like that. Is what if a Minecraft's mod pack was cohesive?
And what if it had a story that was actually really fucking good and basically salvaged what's considered one of the weakest games in the franchise?
Fun fact, there actually is a mod pack that has a story mode that's actually pretty fucking good, but it's like hasn't been updated in fucking years. So it's like saying, what if there was a Minecraft mod pack that had a good story? And it's like, there is a couple actually. There's been some dudes that did one and went on to make forgot what game it was. There was a game they went on to make. It wasn't Hytale. It was somebody adjacent to them.
Also, damn, look at that. Starkey's plasma pistol is stronger than a Deneterite gun.
Goddamn.
So I'm pretty sure the only thing stronger than that is going to be
Pizza Glow. There you go. Ninja Story. That's a game I really, really, really want to get.
I hate that I heard that, and I thought that sounds like a fan-made successor to Vagrant Story.
It kind of does. I get where you're coming from. You know, you've actually been exposed to Vintage Story. You know the Voices of the Void of Anomaly, where like gears are in the sky and shit.
Vaguely. I think Joel's seen that a couple of times when he's sleep deprived.
No. It can just happen. There will just be gears turning in on the horizons and shit. That's an event in Vintage Story, where like you cross over to the I believe it's called like the non-Euclidean realm.
The non-Euclidean realm.
There's like the normal overworld where you're contending with like wolves and wildlife and boars and all that shit, and then you have like. I forgot what it's called, but it's like this like in-between world sort of dimension thing where you have eldritch horrors like bolting towards you to fuck you up. And, like, off in a distance, you'll see a really tall one that's, like, slowly striding. It has no name, but the community calls him Steve.
Okay.
And, like, the whole time while it's, like, I think it's, like, every 7 days in Vintage Story, you get stuck in a permanent one for a day. And it's, like, one of the fucking most hard yet insane fucking things to experience. Because, like, you're more or less contending against cosmic horrors at that point.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy to think Terra Firma Craft has evolved into Vintage Story, but I like what has been shown off so far. Yeah, and Vintage Story also has a weather system where you can go to, like, different regions and the weather's actually different. And not like, well, it's raining all over the world, or well, it's snowing all over the world, but other areas it's raining, and it's just like, no. I think my only complaint about Vintage Story is how long it takes to get going.
Really? How long could it possibly take?
To get out of the Stone Age tech, it takes like 30 hours.
What?
Yeah, it takes a little bit too long in my opinion. That's the only reason why I don't play it regularly. Well, the existential horrors ain't getting my pastrami sandwich. Oh yeah, next is bringing up like the best analogy for it. You turn into the Pandemonium map in Guilty Gear.
Okay.
Yeah. Like shit just kind of goes tits up very quickly.
All right, fair enough. Give you that. Just
I think like one of my favorite stories of Vince's story is just exploring for resources and then just stopping dead in my tracks at a rift just slowly growing bigger and bigger in front of me. And I'm just like, I should leave!
Oh, we have a lot of spaces on you, actually.
I like that we're actually getting an opportunity to talk about something while you do resource management here.
Yeah, because it's like, I forgot I actually gained a fair few growth levels, and I just had the moment of, okay, I should probably check my... Oh, that's a lot of open spaces. That's a lot of spaces that I could be filling on some people's boards.
A friend of mine has some personal beef with Tower Unite because they think original Gmod Tower was better and that they made their own game of it without telling anyone and now charges you for a game that's worse. What?
What?
What's going on with Tower Unite? That's something that's like out of my wheelhouse.
Yeah, like... That's something I've heard of in the peripheral, probably in the same breath as, like, Sven Co-op.
Ah, that's fair.
Okay.
I was like developer beef. I was like, yo, we doing developer beef on stream today? Because I'm cool with doing that shit.
I mean, it's not the craziest thing I've heard about. Have I told you the story about my friend Joe and the volcano?
What? Did he die in the volcano, or did the volcano explode and he sent his enemy into space?
Neither.
Then why are you telling a story?
Look, that is a rare time I can make that reference. I'm gonna fucking take it.
Nah, that's fair.
Shout out to like the 2 or 3 people in the audience today or watching this on the VOD's channel who will even get that.
We get to hear the theme again.
Oh god. Cool tangent. Apparently they've now developed prosthetic hands in the UK that can be detached and remote control with muscle twitches to move around.
Oh shit, hell yeah.
Oh, so we're just like that little bit closer to having auto mail in real then. Anyway, we're coming here today because...
Yeah, you lame looper. Oh no, I forgot the voice. Huh? Are you... me?
Just plays the fucking Persona 4 Awakening to your Persona theme. Just the one piano music. Dun, dun, dun.
You are I, and I are thou.
Don't even associate yourself with me. You're being a sissy, Fargo. You're pathetic.
Wait, Fargo is in me or Fargo is in you?
What's the real Sonic?
Just shoot them both. Fair enough.
You're supporting the ability to use Live Retro to play emulators in your condo. Nice.
We have the possibility of becoming a jolly buddy like yourself. I know about the plan. We're moving the ship along with the Hearts to Mobile, or the Heaths to Mobile, and showering the island with his song at full of Oregon. Once the dreams are awakened, we'll defeat them one by one. My ship is Elvis. This ship can no longer set sail. I can't steer it.
Imagine having this conversation with your alternate self, just with little prompting, and there's this like weird bee dragon puppy thing just staring at you gormlessly.
It's just like mop.
Nah.
Well, fucking dragon is just got.
Who's asking you anyway?
Father, I crave violence.
Listen up, mateys. The ship is no longer the Zelopus, but the SS Invincible. Set course for Marble, then man your stations. It's useless. We'll see about that.
He just blows a cigar into one of the fucking voice pipes.
Somehow travels all the way at the end, and someone's just like, oh god,
Shit, man! Come on, everyone, we're taking back our beautiful island of Marble.
and down go the oars. Oh, oh god. Oh, these things are so heavy. Oh no. Oh.
Hold it. You don't even know that.
Wait,
You don't even know that. The desire to return to one's home is steering the ship forward.
That and all the indentured servants who are sick of being on your payroll and want to go home.
also, while not developer beef, but developer praise, I'm so happy that the development for Abiotic Factor, the hit game Abiotic Factor, featuring whatever update they're on right now, has gone very well and is very close to 1.0. Yeah, no, I'm super excited for that shit too.
You mean that to me, humans? Once the ship reaches Marble, Heath will begin his concert. We gotta do what we can to wake those monsters from the nightmare. Too long, Fargo. I've come to me senses. It's time you do the same.
To see the price raise announcement. Probably because it's coming closer to full release.
Yeah, a lot of games do that, which is perfectly fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that they at least let people know ahead of time.
Yeah.
Looks like they finally did it. Behold, my people, Marble is straight ahead. Well then, it's about time we got down to business.
They're just playing a thing, and the old man goes, "Cheese is a kind of meat, a yummy, tasty treat. Cheese is a kind of meat. I milk it from my teat. Whoa, cheese! Whoa, cheese!"
Man, this poor audience is so high off their rocker they forgot to be fully rendered. Oh yeah, this whole thing, how they do like a whole dramatic play building up to the song.
Adrift. From how many dreams have I awakened? How many morrows have passed?
I wonder how this is going to look. Okay, not so bad. Because I remember in the original release version, the frame rate could get a little choppy here.
Is this auto-scrolled?
No.
Oh.
I don't think so, at least.
Days when victory meant everything have come to an end. Yesterday's friends become tomorrow's foes. So flow the days filled with betrayal and enmity. Once one reaches the summit, all that remains is one's inevitable downfall.
All the comments, and I'm the one having a drink tonight. Wow, I wish I was that audience, not you, non-bred.
All has become lost. The innumerable wounds, once decorations of glory,
have begun instead to ache.
Man, I love just pulling up for a rock concert and I see the face of the band pretending to be crucified onto a ship's crow's nest and just having a whole Shakespearean play lead up. I don't know how many bands have done that, but points for pioneering.
Ah, have I awoken? Where might I be?
Man, I love Meatloaf's live performances.
Could this be the grave of the narwhals that is said to lie hidden in the seas? Oh shit, Blossom Bubbles and Buttercup, look out!
Oh no. Now, two of them are blonde. One of them isn't brown haired. You're safe.
But the colors. Guys, my arm's hurt. Come, okay. Where am I? So I am alone. Just desserts for the likes of me. Betrayed by the very ones in whom I trusted. Gone off other friends with whom I share my dreams. Alone with no lover to share my songs.
Ah, we joined midway through. We should have grabbed that playbill on the way up after all. See, this is what happens when Draggy needs a bathroom break.
Homegirl just comes up behind him and kicks him off the edge.
If only. Hey there.
Is someone thither?
Or hither.
Is it thee, my savior sweet?
I, manly mariner.
Be thou not a mere maiden, but a mermaiden.
Thou art surprised?
Only that one such as thee would help.
I saw you hit a button. What was that?
Huh? Don't worry about it.
Okay. She's an Iron Maiden.
I already read this. My eternal gratitude is thine sweet siren of the sea.
Was but the proper thing. Why art thou alone here? Whence cometh the wounds that afflict thee so? Are you hitting that button again, actually?
It's
It
too
just hit
sad
me.
a tale to tell one so fair.
Okay, jackass. If thou wishes not to speak of such things, I shan't force thee to tell them unto me. Instead, kind sir, may I inquire as to the world from which thou comest? Man, there's like no iambic meter to any of this stuff. I mean, you'd think at least there'd be some pentameter, some, maybe a little tetrameter, spice things up, but no. Enough. That shall suffice. What a wretched, woeful tale thou tell'st. Thou needst not fight ere more. The world from whence thou comest lacks any form of pleasure.
Pleasure?
Dear sailor man, let me hear the song that thou likest best. A splendid song from a faraway world unknown to the likes of me.
A song? I know not of such things.
I want to imagine someone just standing there in the fucking deck, just leaning over, going, "Honey, you said we were going to see Brigadoon tonight."
Wherefore wouldst thou hear my croonings, Neptunian nymph, who happens to have a fire alarm in her pocket that is going off? Please fix it.
So the idea of Neptune exists in this world. Got it.
Surely there is not to be gain from them.
Wait, that opens a lot of questions. Does that mean that the concept of Neptune the god exists, or Neptune the planet? Or is it both? What a poor, miserable man thou art. Songs are the soul's delight. When one is sad, songs gently envelop one's sorrows. And when one is happy, songs are there to share the joy with thee. That is the very essence of song.
Please hey,
Man, this
change out the battery.
The stage version of Les Miserables sure takes some liberal
Oh my
interpretations.
god.
Unfortunately, singing has no relevance to me. Also, change the battery to your fire beeper. Like, it's been going off for a while. Anyways, I long since forgot how to laugh and how to cry.
Ah, good old singing.midi.
Oh, awfully nostalgic. I feel as though I have heard this song before, somewhere long, long ago. A mysterious melody that bathes in the warm glow.
It is a precious song, handed down generation
fuck
to
does-
generation on my island. What happened?
Oh, streamer bot crashed.
Oh no! Oh, not StreamerBot. Oh.
I don't know if it popped up on your side of the screen.
I didn't see anything, actually.
All right, one moment.
Yeah.
All right, carry on.
All right. It seems to have reached the heart of thee who knowst not of the song. Now make me a promise. Repay me for saving you by singing this song for me.
Hold on, such a thing I cannot do.
Cannot is different from will not. Please promise to grant this one petition.
Wait, don't go. You didn't sign my petition.
Nikki going around kicking people in the head till they sign it. Sure, that's not how you play, especially not with your guitar clipping through your knee.
As I thought, I am unable to perform such music.
Thou seems troubled.
There's two of you now. Who might you be?
We're here to make it double. Wait, no, we're here to actually cut it in half. Our sister shan't come out again until thou singst. Please, I beg— Oh, no, that's you.
Please, I beg thee. Teach me how to sing.
Music and song are not something thou canst teach or learn. They are things thou must feel. First, try playing the notes. Not my tempo, but okay. That is terrible. 'Tis void of all emotion. Thou needst not be proficient so long as thou express thy true feelings. The thoughts of thy heart that words cannot express. Let thine instrument tell us what thou wish to say. Not my fucking tempo! Okay. This better. Keep it up.
Anybody else wishing there was an apple here?
Man, Starkey, how are you watching this? You're not even a party member.
I get around.
Thou art a kind man. We can tell from the sound thou makest.
See, this is
How you become a tempo main. Now it's got it. Aye, 'tis becoming fun. See, the real fun starts after this because then we're going to have an all-imp version of Titus Andronicus from the Medina Traveling Theater Company.
Alright, now do get a little bit of widdly in there.
Now the rocks are Z fighting. That's how you know it's a really good song.
And now a little bit of diddly. Well, what thinkest thee? Too much whittly? Too much diddly? Not enough whittly diddly?
Maybe some Piggly Wiggly?
What?
Tis beautiful. Each note enwraps my very soul. Thou art sorrowed and at the limits of despair? Then croon this song and remember, dear, this very moment, the time when our hearts began to beat to one rhythm, and know that our song will continue on forevermore.
Oh, hi, there's my planet!
I thought your planet was ravaged by a giant sand spur.
Lo, the stars doth twinkle in accord with our song. The brighter one is the star of Diarmuid.
I'm pretty sure that's meant to be Dalamud, in which case, bro, that's not a star. Get the fuck out of there.
And next to it, the star of Grania can be seen shining so faintly. We mariners navigate our vessel by these two stars.
No, you don't!
Oh, what a knowledgeable man. I never knew the names of such luminaries. I just saw them as jewels that shine in the night sky.
You're navigating to supernovas! Those stars ain't even there anymore!
I didn't realize the stars could look so beautiful.
They're supernovas, you kid!
I never took the time to gaze at them like this before, nor heard the song that they had been singing unto me.
They're supernovas, you dumbass!
Just Serge standing there going, "Hey, what makes a nova so super anyway? You never hear about regular novas."
No, just Nicky sitting on stage trying not to lose his fucking mind.
Just having that moment of, I'm so glad I've worked so many gigs or else I would be corpsing like a motherfucker right now.
Now that I have spent what seems like days singing here with thee, I have come to realize that there is more to it, more than what seems to be.
Yes, there's supernovas, two of them!
Twinkling of the stars,
Supernovas!
waving of the waves,
Wait, no, you could.
even the silence itself. All sing in the harmony with thee and me.
And a little bit of me.
'Tis strange to think that both thy world and mine share the same stars.
Just, man, the Milky Way is beautiful tonight.
Ruin Andromeda, you dip!
Speaking of which, I must soon return to my world.
Wherefore, dear sir, thou dost not like it in here?
My pursuers are nigh. My staying here will endanger thy people.
Then allow me to come with thee, sweet sir.
I cannot allow such a thing. One step out of here lie treacherous tempests and woeful warfare. Woeful warfare.
Woeful welfare. Yeah, the welfare state where I come from is awful. There's no universal basic income. There's no support net.
I come from the state of Virginia.
Just non-existent retirement plans. It's awful. It's dreadful.
Even though thou sayest thou shalt come with me.
I know that for a certainty. Yet for this place only to have peace while the whole world is at war is a great selfishness. Perhaps the love we share can be shared with the whole world. Both nature and mankind must surely desire to live hand in hand.
Then come to me, thou sweet sea sprite. When the world hath come to live in my heavenly harmony, upon that day I shall bring thee back to this idyllic isle. Then, and only then, will both our worlds have peace between nature and human folk, and resonate in course with our anthem dear.
Together let us build that world, new world. Come, dear maiden, come. She just pulls a knife out of nowhere and stabs him in the arm. Ah, what the fuck?
I was going to say, man, I can't believe that Brooke's music career has reached out to this part of the Grand Line.
Goddamn.
He did say New World.
Yeah.
And off we go. Just that little walk cycle. I think his footsteps actually do make squeaky noises if you switch to him as the party lead. I gotta check later.
Those Elvis, there's a song called out to your heart. You taught me this song. For a long time I've been trying to regain what I lost, but to no avail. Well, now I feel as if the one important thing has finally returned.
Yeah, Starkey's still in the crowd holding a candy apple on a stick. Going,
I understand nothing in that play, but I ain't free apple.
Just holding the plasma gun like a hairdryer to heat it up, so that the caramel gets nice and tempered around it.
So you have it for me too.
so much dust on my fucking screen now that the sun's on it.
Yep. Gotta love it.
Even though she said that, I too was unable to fulfill the promise I made Zelvis. Her dream is also my dream. Zelvis, I promise never to use this attack again, but there's no avoiding it. Please forgive me. This time, I will protect you.
Fargo broke the seal of invincible. So that's his ultimate innate element.
Alright then, I'll show you how serious I can get. It's time for me to let loose some Marble.
Alright. And that's why we brought Draggy with us. Well, in part because I also wanted to show a couple more of the party members that we've left on the bench. The day this little man finds out about apple fritters is the day he finds paradise.
Oh my god, right?
Imagine
Are
if
you
he...
telling me that this shit is glazed in apples and is also bread? Holy shit! Why haven't you told me about this sooner?
Now, don't introduce him to double glazed apple fritters. There's a whole regular show episode about that. Yo, guys, I'm sure you noticed, but something ain't right. I know they're harmless, but they've grown in numbers. If these monsters are somebody's bad dream, then whose or what's dream? Does that mean if these monsters die, one or something to wake up?
I bet the dream is 10 times as nasty as his nightmare. It probably some bitch there, not a who's dragon. So someone, I think we're about done here.
Yeah. Well, I'm through with my investigation here. Don't get the wrong idea. It's not that I'm scared or anything. Well, take care.
That I'm not scared or anything, dummy.
Anyway, now we gotta go through yet another gauntlet, but this time beating the crap out of these bozos. The Lagunites, who we saw very early on as a transformation that Sprig can do. And their backup, Mantares.
Look at him do a little jig!
Hey, look closely and notice something about them?
That's not their face!
Yep, it's a Dark Souls Basilisk situation. Cough mix.
Cough drops.
There's their face.
0 damage.
Oh yeah, no, these things are just not throwing anything in there worth a damn. It's probably because we have stone equipment to help out.
One.
Yeah, see? Oh yeah, I didn't equip invincible on him. Shoot. Oh well.
Nikki in the background going nuts on the guitar.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Once he's done playing guitar here, he's gonna go log on to Twitch and talk about fucking Skibbity Toilet and do video game covers for the rest of his life.
I don't think there's anything in interiors, but we can rest here if we so need it.
Cool. Set the magic. You forgot to set the magic.
Set what magic?
Fargo's the name.
Fuck. Right.
That's what I was like. Set the magic, man.
Hi, welcome to my sense of object permanence. There isn't any? That's correct.
Object permanence, more like object tip job.
Bop, bop, bop.
Hold on, I gotta do a little thing. I wasn't prepared for that. Give me a minute. There we go.
What was that about?
I made a dumb joke.
Oh, how did I get burned?
I made a joke that was on par with that one old comedian with the big mustache and the fucking cigar.
Groucho Marx?
I think it might have been Groucho Marx. Object permanence, more like object temporary. Was it Groucho Marx, really?
I assume so, because he's like the archetype that most comedians like that are based off of. Like that's just vaudeville, man. Get you to some fucking culture, Jesus.
Oh yeah, I guess it was Groucho Marx, wasn't it?
We're losing recipes, I swear to Christ. So the one thing that bothers me about this, by the way, and part of the reason why I normally hold off about doing this, is innate elements usually settle on being about here. But now I have invincible here and I can never move it again. This is going to bother me more than it sounds.
Yeah, I genuinely thought it was somebody else because he doesn't always have that mustache, or at least the mustache is not styled that way. Which I say styled as in, even though it's actually probably just shoe polish wipe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just like shoe polish or like something that he was able to stick on. No, actually, considering the time, it was most likely just shoe polish.
Yeah, because shoe polish is just paint. That's all it is.
I think he did start like genuinely growing it out once they got popular enough to do like early movies, though.
Yeah. There's like a tangible period where you see him actually grow a mustache. And it's like actually a pretty modest and decent mustache at that.
Yeah. I mean, going by the standards of 20s and 30s mustaches, he's got stiff competition.
I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. Compared to what he was faking, I'm gonna be like his actual, like him growing an actual mustache was actually kind of nice.
And here's his ultimate.
The only thing that would have completed that even better if he throws the cigar around the enemy and it kills them.
Ah. You know, if they had the means to make it work, that should have been an alternate animation if you got a kill shot with it.
Where just like right before it dies, he just flicks it on him and goes, just flicks it on him and walks away like a fucking Yakuza game.
Yes. Like that one heat action Kiryu has in 5, I think, where if you light a cigarette mid-battle and someone tries to throw a punch, you get a counter heat action where he spits it in their face, and while they're recoiling, he just runs in and jumping punches them.
Yeah.
I love that one.
It's either that or Fargo just gets a Satsu, but he ends it with throwing a fucking cigarette and then the characters pop up.
Yeah. I gotta double check what those, I assume those are kanji, spell out. It might just be invincible.
I believe it is.
Thankfully, we don't have to fight nearly as many fights as we did on Gaia's Navel. There's only a couple more of these guys to go.
Casually Meisatsu, the ashtray. Fargo just doing a raging demon on the way to the ashtray.
Actually, considering the number of the loose fighting game references Square like to throw into their games at the time, I'm surprised there isn't a character that's just an homage to like Street Fighter or Fatal Fury in here. Unless Oroha has something in there that I don't recognize in her animation set.
Legend of Dragoon does. I believe Legend of Dragoon is Square.
No, that's I believe that is specifically a Sony joint.
Is it? Oh, sure shit.
Yeah.
Japan Studio, damn.
Yeah. Yet another reason why people are upset that they got fucking shuttered. It's like that game was pretty good for the style of the time. I think I remember loosely there was some stuff towards the end that kind of like does sort of get really wobbly, but otherwise not a bad game. Oh, okay, just get an element right at the beginning of battle. Fuck me, I guess. 25 damage to the child. God damn, what are you even doing here? No, seriously, what are you even doing here?
We got an ad in about 3 minutes.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, we have live footage of the concert, so Nikki's publicity department isn't going to DMCA us, I think.
God. Could you imagine we just get a DMCA and it's just a fucking character from Chrono Cross filing it?
It's an in-character DMCA notice.
Zelbass Entertainment. On the behalf of Nikki.
On the behalf of Radical Dreamers LLC. Represented by Nextone Inc. Oh, I've rarely seen these guys do actual attacks. And it's just as goofy as I thought.
I feel like I've seen their attacks before, that's the thing.
I mostly just see them do that fly low element is the thing. Okay, I see red. I'm assuming that's a trap for either Inferno or Volcano. I'm not going to chance it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this. Hey.
Oh, he died.
Man, if this were any other game, I'd assume that actually do more damage because these things are probably are probably like amphibious.
No, because some amphibians can be frozen in ice and like
Okay.
survive just fine.
And I assume the ad break is like just around the corner.
2 minutes.
All right. We could probably do one more fight then.
I'll let you know when we're about to.
Yeah. And for like mid combat, it's no skin off my ass.
Yeah. Just for kicks.
I will admit, it is genuinely a little annoying when they get that free hit in there as soon as you start the fight. But I know it doesn't do any damage, but it's the spirit of the thing. It really is. Thankfully, Draggy's got some pretty good magic attack under his belt.
Oh, Chloe, you were pointing out that even with the voice filter on, you can still hear my voice. Yeah, have I done on stream what I'm actually doing before the filter? It in and of itself is its own character. Oh,
Good timing.
damn. Let's leave it on the power-up screen there.
Hey, well, more battle results screen. We already got our
Yeah.
big bump for this growth level. All right. See you all on the other side shortly.
I mean, I can just start the ad right now. But before I do, the voice I'm doing is pretty much this. I just put the filter on that pitches it up just a little bit and makes it seem like it's actually much higher than it actually is.
Yeah, without the filter, it's just like a John Cleese simpleton voice.
Yeah, it's like, it's pure comedy. It's just pitched up a lot.
Yeah.
That's what gives us his voice.
Go right ahead.
I didn't get a chance to tell you. I jumped into the game, but I have officially made it to the proper the Hex quest, and now I'm on the rep grind for the Hex now.
You're not done yet.
I know I'm not.
Okay.
Very clear. This is just the beginning.
Yeah.
I really want those weapons that they let you borrow in the prologue. They felt really, really fun to use.
Oh yeah, the AX-47 and the Viper.
The AX-52 and the Vesper 77, yeah.
Or yeah, the Vesper. I have them both. They're actually really, really good guns.
I really like how the Vesper feels. Because I'm used to secondaries feeling kind of piddly compared to... Vesper don't feel like that.
You now know why I have a Lex Prime. They feel the same. They're literally built on the same DNA.
Oh yeah, no, I have a Lex Prime too, but it's just, it feels like when you get to like a later level Grenier when you don't have good armor strip, that damage really does.
Mm-hmm. It also tells you how some of the weak points are RNG on enemies.
Yes, I noticed that because I looked into getting it into Vieri, and oh my god, that helps so much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it just hit me. That thing must hit Harrow mains like crack.
Oh, Harrow and Mesa both.
Harrow, Mesa, and I guess also Sight 9.
Sight 9 to a lesser extent. Recon Effects is his signature weapon, so he gets all the benefits much more directly from Recon Effects.
Yeah, but I'm saying then he would have a primary and a secondary, and I think also an exalted weapon that basically highlights weak points.
Yeah. Well, so Neutralizer operates in the primary slot, but it fires when you're not downsighting more like a secondary. Oh, I have Sight 9 built. I had Sight 9 built like week 1.
Fair enough.
It's such a fun fucking frame. See, Sight 9 and another frame that like have exalteds that operate in a very weird way.
Garuda, is it?
No. I might be thinking of Temple because I'm still learning Temple. It's like Sight 9 and Temple both have their exalteds operate in a weird way. Anyways,
Right.
we're back, everyone.
Hello, buddy.
I also recommend at some point looking into getting Recon Effects. It's just a good rifle.
Oh, yeah, no. Well, first I need the rep to actually get it, but I will look into it. Thankfully, the hard part seems to be just grinding out the unique materials for that set of maps, because, of course, there's got to be more materials. There's got to be more fucking materials.
Again, the materials are contained for the weapons in the area. I think the only crossover we get is from the extra Demo Stone.
Yeah. Well, also, there's also the fact that some of those weapons take everyone's favorite material, argon crystal.
Yeah, I'm really tired of dealing with those, but thankfully, like, you only need a couple, and it's gotten easier and easier to get them over time.
Can we not just get an orbiter fragment that upgrades the decay length to like a week? Come on. Like, give us a cold storage fridge or something. Just put that shit on, like, a dry ice. Anything.
Honestly, the fact that we only need, like, 1 or 2 ever, and it's usually for warframes, is kind of fine. Like, it sucks, but the frequency of needing argon crystals is just not often enough, admittedly.
Yeah, because I remember seeing, oh, hey, cool, I looked into getting all of Curvex's parts. I can build it, and he takes 6 argon crystals to make. Lovely.
He's the worst one of them all. Everybody else is like 1 or 2. He takes like 6.
Yeah, he takes 3 in 2 different parts.
Yeah, it's like, there's a reason why nobody wanted Corvex for a good while.
Thankfully, there's that one survival node that's like level 40 that has a good chance of dropping argon crystals, but still.
Anything on that branch drops them pretty frequently. There's been a couple of times where I was farming for relics in the Orokin Towers, and I like walked away with like 8 fucking argon in one run. It was crazy.
Funnily enough, I actually found out by accident you can also potentially get argon crystals from doing vault runs on Deimos.
Mm-hmm. Because they're still technically Orokin Towers.
Yeah, just pleasantly surprised to find that out.
I just smacked the shit out of my mic with the key remover.
There we go. Found a few of them doing Netra cells.
Yeah, you could get random ass fucking Netracells and temporal Archimedeans.
What are those again? I still haven't done those.
You will not be able to do those until you're rank 5 for the Hex.
Oh,
They're Netracell Ultra.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like really they're a good bit harder versions of Netracell. I had a space bar. Oops. They're Netracell like hard modes more or less.
Okay.
Like, I don't have them unlocked, but there's a way to farm rep items really fucking easy.
Okay.
If you want like a fast way to just gather rep items without actually doing bounties, like easy 19,000 rep per mission, do stage defense and get all the items.
Right.
Because it's such a small arena, they're all like in real close proximity to each other.
Oh, yeah.
Like, so much to the point that I actually memorized where they're all located.
And it's even easier if you put in like a Thief's Wit or something. Which I probably will because I had an Exilus slot open.
I use a Orokin Eye because I got lucky and got Parallax from Zeraman.
A dragon's cry can be heard in the distance. And there's our sign that we did it.
Like, if you want to put in the time, Zeraman has a hidden landing craft or orbiter craft that you can get called the Parallax that comes with a landing craft support charge that reveals treasure on maps. You'll find like Vocas and all that shit with it. Also, Lisa, thank you for the $10.
Alright, that's it. You've Chrono crossed the line, misses the kill button and presses the send $10 button instead, or asterisk.
Asterisk. I see Stream Elements broke the fucking donation button again. Damn. See that fucking green square?
Yeah.
Every time I fix it, it unfixes itself. I'm so fucking sick of it.
I mean, hey, look on the bright side. $10 means that in 1999, when I'm fighting the tech rot, that'll be enough to probably buy myself a medium pan pizza.
God, don't remind me that the fucking US dollar has not gained any value whatsoever.
It really hasn't. It's just gotten worse ever since the 2008 recession.
Not even. It's gotten worse since fucking 2001.
So hopefully I didn't miss the window for this, because there is a possible frame we could miss. If we missed it, no big deal.
Yeah, something you can talk about. Also, that sunlight. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Look at how bright it is.
Yeah, well, y'all watching this can't see it, and hopefully we're not saying this and you look outside and it's pouring rain, but like, yeah, we got sun, man.
I have a skin condition that y'all will
we
be
missed it.
potentially
Oh, well.
seeing on. Did we miss it?
Yeah. So if you talk to this guy with a party of full demi-humans, before awakening the Black Dragon, he gives you a free text frame. It's no big deal.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, that's literally my thoughts.
But yeah, I have a skin condition called psoriasis that I'm a little self-conscious of, but I'm finding myself to still talk about it and, you know, be like, it's there, it's a real thing, it's kind of a problem. One thing that people kind of like forget that does actually alleviate it, if not cure it oftentimes, is sunlight. Like 5 hours in the sunlight and a lot of my skin patches are solved. Psoriasis sucks. It's not fun having a phone with a fingerprint reader and discovering that one day you just can't unlock your phone anymore. It's just like, yeah, I just can't get into my phone now. I have to reset the password or something. That's why I have like 3 unlock methods on everything I have. But there's your little bit of medical condition awareness. If you know somebody with psoriasis, give them a hug and be like, I feel your pain, buddy. Like, it sucks. People see it as like, people for a good bit treated it like it was leprosy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No.
I used to know people who were like, is that contagious? And I'm like, no. And it's like, are you sure? I'm like, what do you think it is? Isn't it like leprosy? And I'm like, no. That's psoriasis is not leprosy. There's like a lot of Hispanic people that want you dead now.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Okay, so you do have Ultra Nova. Sure, why not? We have plenty of these. What else do I want to give you?
Have we done any of the star summons yet?
No, we have not, because it takes a fair bit of heavy lifting to do those. You have to have the field all match the color of the summon and then do it. So, usually more of a pain in the ass than it's worth, to be honest. And now I'm gonna save real quick, just because I haven't done a manual save in a hot minute, but also because we're going into another boss fight. Oh yeah, and this dude still gives you the stink eye if you have even one human party member.
Just stares you down the entire time.
Stares at you in racism. Just walks up to you and he goes, hey buddy, where you from? Yeah, where you from? Where's your grandma live? No, not this guy.
I could tell you watched Versus Wolves recently.
That's just not even, well, yes, kind of, but also that's just a thing. Come on, man.
No, I know. It's one of those things that, like, you can tell when somebody's heard that phrase for the first time, and then, like, it's one of 3 things, and it's either somebody who watches Woolie's content, or by extension Versus Wolves.
Yeah.
Or somebody who has lived in that environment before.
Yes. And while I have not lived in that environment, I've talked to a couple of people who definitely have had experiences with that sort of thing, and thankfully it was mostly benign.
I used to live in Dallas, Texas. Enough said.
Yeah. Because it's like, there's so many neighborhoods that you can talk about, and you just have to mention them by name, and that's it. Where it's like Dallas, fucking
right,
Compton, Harlem, way back in the day. It's way better now.
If you really want to get, like, some where you used to live cred, I'm going to say something very specific that people from Texas are going to be like, oh, fuck. I used to live in Oak Cliff.
Okay.
Those who know.
Oh yeah, that's where the hero from Fable is from.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No, I'm not letting that one roll. It's fucking Oakvale, first of all.
No, you enjoy your conversation. You have been a long sleep. I'm still a little bit groggy.
Also, look at this fucking dragon. Holy
Right.
shit.
I put my headphones on upside down with this sunlight, damn.
Oh man, this dude looks like he's going to be a fucking boss fight in the award-winning expansion Heavensward.
This mother look over here looking like fucking Nidhogg.
That's basically what I said.
We shall provide some much-needed exercise.
And we get the proper boss fight music and everything.
I'll beat your ass.
Oh, I love the way the background turned out for this up-res, by the way, if you look closely. It actually turned out fairly well for itself. So, the Black Dragon is probably one of the harder of the dragon bosses. Oh, he's even got footstep sounds.
He just walks up to Starkey and just goes...
I mean, he did just jab him with his horns for like half his health. Alright, so there's something I really want from this bastard.
Just that...
Yes! Oh my god,
Just
yes!
that dog... Oh my god, Black Plate. Waste no time.
So, the Black Plate is probably one of the best of the element absorption plates because it specifically absorbs all damage from black elements. And there's a lot of really strong black elemental bosses that we'll be fighting that this turns into a joke if you have someone wearing this.
But yeah, the Black Dragon just walks up to Starkey and just does that thing that dogs do to like a bit of cheese in your hand. Just like...
Oh, we got that classic Chrono Cross frame rate going. Did you see that?
Building it up, losing the frames, and then...
The way the numbers were positioned, it looked like he damaged himself doing that.
Right.
Ooh, Fargo with a critical hit. Good on ya.
Now you gotta miss Satsu's ass. You don't even have the elemental level to do it.
Yeah,
so.
I don't. I'm really worried about Starkey though, because he's here for offense, which means he can be downed very easily. I'm gonna strengthen him.
Oh, there's my headphones for a minute. I'm gonna let this fucking sunlight hit my ass. It's very rare that I get this chance.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, here it comes! Here it comes!
Oh! Oh no! Starkey has curse, which I believe means that he loses stamina every time he gets hit.
Now you gotta cure it out.
There you go. Jesus Christ! Come on!
He's got beef with the fucking Apple alien.
He's just aggravated by the whimsy. Gravity bomb.
He's just like, nah, the human, nah, he's a problem, yeah, sure, but this little blue fucker, nah, I ain't putting up with that today.
See, if we acknowledge the existence of aliens, that opens up a whole heap of problems.
I would make a certain joke, but that makes the Black Dragon look worse than he actually probably is.
I mean, I'll take the high road. Look, the only thing I like about Tom Cruise is his films. I don't need anything else of his life around here.
Oh my god. You said that was the high road.
It's a high road compared to what I assumed you were gonna say. Ooh, that's
Screwed, I'll
actually...
make the joke. Black Dragon was like, I'm gonna take care of this alien. Sorry, I gotta make fun of fucking RFK at least once.
Oh man, with the jukes and everything.
Fucking brain worms waging war on humans right now.
This is not the adult spin-off of Earthworm Jim anyone wanted, really.
People wanted an adult spin-off? I feel like that would be a little weird.
Oh, jeez. Okay, he came prepared. I wonder if doing that will actually cause him to burn stamina on his counter, because I know some bosses do that. Okay, yes, that is just a flat-out counter every time you use white elements. Okay. Ooh! Another crispy counter. Okay, yeah, now I can do it.
We just get like a random variant of that where it just says Men of the Sea.
Ah.
Men of the sea!
I'm glad spiritually that character still lives on in Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Like, that's all I want to say about that character, because I don't want to give away too much, because just running into him on your own is such a cool fucking moment.
Yup. Very fun class, too.
Oh, yeah.
I'll say that straight up. That's a class.
Yeah, because it's literally just Final Fantasy Blue Mage applied to Xenoblade combat,
And
which
it's like-
turns out to be really fun.
Yeah, it's like one of the funnest applications of Blue Mage that I've ever played, actually.
And potentially one of the more expressly broke hell. Whoa. Okay, we're good. We're cool. We're golden.
I think I just fell a little too hard.
I never realized how beady-eyed Starkey actually is.
Oh, it's even more obvious if you look up the character art they made for him in Another Eden, where he's a secret hidden character, where he's like a hidden character you can get for free. Because they also have to have him in like an action shot, but they still keep his facial profile consistent.
Oh, this is most definitely a developer's OC.
What is?
Starkey. The fact that it shows up in Another Eden.
I think he's just one of the more popular Chrono Cross characters because he's one of the few who has like more than 2 moments on screen. Because I know they also put Glenn in there, and he's probably one of the most popular optional characters. It also helps that, again, Masato Kato is involved in both, so he probably pulled some strings when he reached out to get approval for the crossover from, like, Square Enix's contacts. Oh, God. See, the really dark part of the breath is what he does to the frame rate, because he wants to make you think that he could crash your game at any time just to be petty.
Literally coming at you like he's fucking Sans.
Yep.
Just getting that fucking fourth wall break to close your fucking application.
Oh, yes. Here we go.
I'm here to fuck your shit.
You've heard of supernovas, now let me show you what an ultranova looks like.
What do you mean, Terraflare? You're to flare and say to flare. I'm here to just show you what an ultranova is.
If Starkey has access to high-level flare magic, that either means he's a cartoon character or gay, and I don't know which is more impressive. You got real quiet over
No,
there.
I'm just like, just kind of enjoying this fight, seeing this fight go down.
Okay, I thought you were having a moment of going, I don't even want to think about assigning that to the small alien right now.
Nah, fuck, they don't give a shit. The fucking alien can be whatever sexuality they want. Huh?
Exactly.
Like, it fucking ain't no harm to me. Hell, I support that shit. Starkey, you want to be gay? Kiss boys? Go right ahead. Actually, do we know if Starkey identifies as male?
Do we even know if those identifications even exist for his species?
Yeah, like they could be like non-dimorphic and just, you know.
Maybe they're like Namekians and they reproduce by coughing up eggs.
It's either that or they're like fucking whatever alien race Kip is from Futurama. They just reproduce by holding hands.
And we got the Grim Reaper, by the way.
Yeah, he's just gonna come out and be like, "Hey guys, you haven't been paying rent for a while."
We just pop the element and it's just Black Doom from Shadow the Hedgehog looking very fucking confused.
Oh, Margit disappeared. Anyways, I thank you for the excitement.
Mario 64 warp sound.
It's Earthbound.
And we got the Black Relic. I'm so glad we got that steal first try, by the way, because I told you at the end of last stream, I'm like, this thing is so helpful. I am ready to stall out a stream to get it.
Look, if you told me that it was gonna be that useful, I would have given you permission to stall out a stream.
Oh yeah, and also because we beat up their god, everyone is terrified of us.
Just like, damn, alright, well, I am definitely not talking to this guy.
Yeah. He kind of punched out our local deity, kind of a dick move. We don't want anything to do with him.
Damn, bro, you punched our mayor, what the fuck?
Except these guys, because money is still green either way.
Thanks, Batman!
I forget, I think he might have something slightly different to say if you beat the Black Dragon with a party of full demi-humans. But yeah, the Black Plate is kinda in terms of defensive qualities, but again, its big thing is it absorbs all damage from black elements, which is going to be very, very helpful.
I would
Oh
hope
my
so.
god, it's going to be helpful. Okay, so that's 2 down. Oh, let me see what our fancy new relic looks like.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's the other one look like? Oh, okay. No, they actually do look visually different.
Yeah.
Okay. I was about to be like, did they all look like fucking soda cans with like
No.
elaborate soda cans with a gem like glued to it?
I mean, what I do kind of like about this is that if you look closely, that stone that's set into it looks an awful lot like an onyx. Yeah?
Where is it? Where is it?
Okay.
Fuck you.
Oh, fuck. And yes, I did know what that looked like ahead of time. I was building to that.
Also, if I really wanted to get fucking pedantic, I'd be like, it's not an onyx, you little shit. It's obsidian.
Yeah, but we're not dealing with the fire dragon. That's the volcanic one.
I would not be surprised if the volcanic one has like a ruby or some shit on it.
Probably. Because they're all clearly going for a very distinct theme. Ow, that was not my intention, but oh well.
Yeeks.
The game that somehow gets progressively worse every update. It's kind of impressive in its own right.
The game that somehow manages to step closer and closer to advocating for sexual assault as long as it's your best friend, apparently.
Stepping closer.
Yeah, he's been doubling down on that scene, apparently.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you just had your self-insert fucking non-consensually kiss another character. That's not okay. It doesn't matter if you're like your entire idea or the entire point of that character is to portray someone as like unlikable. Like, there's a point where like you go beyond, go past unlikable and go into like advocating for a sex past being in society.
Oh, you froze my whatever this was. You froze the river of honey. How dare you?
Shit. Wrong path. Oh well.
You froze the river of honey. How dare you? Why is this orange? Like, you just froze orange, or you just made orange ice.
I mean, magma's orange, isn't it? That's close enough.
No, magma's yellow.
It's like a very orangey yellow, like a sun.
No, you're thinking of Mighty Number 9's fucking pizza explosions.
No, like, listen. Every video game has told me that lava is like melted cheese, like reddish orange.
Okay, but
are you
where's
telling
the
me that
cheese?
Super Mario lied to me? Is that what you're saying right now?
Where's the cheese on this pizza? Where's the cheese on this pizza, though?
It's a Greek pizza. It's a white pizza.
Oh wait, have you not seen the like the quote unquote Italian reacts, and like the dude duetting that on TikTok, going, "It's under the sauce, it's under the sauce, it's under the fucking sauce."
Oh, was he reacting to a fucking deep dish?
Yeah,
Is
it was
that
like
what
some like fake Italian dude reacting to a deep Chicago style pizza, and the guy's just like, "This is not a pizza. Where's the cheese? Where's all the cheese?" And it's just like, and the dude that's duetting is just like, "It's a deep dish. It's under the sauce. It's Chicago style, not Italian."
I mean, it's still weird that they do it under the sauce, because then the sauce just gets colder that much quicker.
It's literally a pie at that, like, that's what Chicago
It's
style.
a casserole.
It's a pizza pie. It's a big, like, it's not supposed to be Italian. It's
Yeah.
a very specific region's spin on something.
Yeah, like, it is delicious, and I would gladly eat one if offered, but it's not a pizza.
It's
like,
a pizza pie.
It is literally a pie. It's like a savory pie.
That's why I keep saying it's a pizza pie.
Yeah, although it's not a pizza, crucially. It's a pizza pie, but it's not a pizza. It's a pizza in the same way that a Hot Pocket is a pizza. Why in this dog got dancing shoes?
Amusingly enough, there's actually some Italian-born pizzas that have a crust high enough to actually be classified as a pie.
Yeah. Which is part of why some like traditional Italian pizzas, they do actually eat them. Heretical as this is, they do actually eat them with a knife and fork.
Yeah. I'm sorry, who says it's fucking heretical? Eat it however the fuck you want.
Well,
Like,
it's just the fact that it's weird to see someone eat a pizza like that regardless.
some people just don't like touching their food with their fingers, which is perfectly understandable.
Definition of a pizza, spiritual essence of a burrito.
No.
Hey guys, I'm stuck in the dirt. Oh, okay. You're just gonna leave me chilling here, right?
Yep.
All right.
So the funny thing is, we can't interact with him. He's just a prop. He is just a living prop.
Hey, have you guys played Wind Waker? You know about Valoo, right? So if I just start screaming, y'all
Oh
will
my
believe me
God.
that there's a bug
I
under my
can't
butt
actually
biting
reach
me.
him over there. That's funny.
What's up?
There's not enough leeway here for me to actually walk through, but the fire dragon's collision box is small enough he can go there.
Oh, the fucking kobold?
Yeah, the guy we're actually here for. So he can go around to places we can't. That's funny.
That is funny. Yeah, the IV version, apparently there's some scenes that he's been doubling down on, and it's not great. Because, like, it's a doubling down, and all the characters around him don't even acknowledge the scene anymore. So they're just like, the characters are force written to just accept that Alex is like a sex pest, and they're okay with it.
Yeah, because it's already bad enough that the characters are written in such a way that they're basically all interchangeable as is.
Well, not only that, but look at this fucking kobold!
Yeah, I mean, we've seen them before. It's just been hours.
I know, it's just like...
Hey, lad, so we meet again. You look a bit different, but I know it's you. Come on, challenge me again. What do you say? If you beat me, I'll give you the dragon relic and my pet salamander.
Hello. I'm stuck in the ground. I'm actually not a salamander, but, you know...
I mean, you're a salamander in like, the classical elements way, right?
Yeah, sure, we'll roll with that.
So, our rematch with the Fire Dragon. This time, he's basically the same.
Just stronger.
Is he, though?
Are we gonna kill him in 2 hits?
We'll see. If I can land a clean hit on him, god damn.
I actually would love to have like an actual deep dish pizza sometime.
Yeah. Because it's been a while since we were, like, close to a place that was open and did those.
How bold of you to assume I'm a salamander. Like, both me and fucking Kagura are, like, absolute stance for kobold, so every time I see a kobold, I'm just like, yeah!
So funny you say that. Here's what this motherfucker really looks like.
Sorry, I was being fed some important details from Pitbull.
Just sort of funny that he goes from basically being a kobold to looking like something Ultraman would punch out. Like, look at this boy and tell me this does not look like an Ultraman Monster of the Week.
God damn.
Jesus. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Please.
Bye, Fargo.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so I guess that still uses the modifier of him being really, really little. That's funny, but also very, very helpful. Oh, gentle Jesus God.
Oh, honestly, like, if there are people who still enjoy the fucking game,
Please stop.
the timing of that was really, really interesting. You're saying please stop after Becky said Yeek has become a guilty pleasure.
I mean, that too, yes, but also, I mean, just leave my pirate captain alone. He is my comfort character.
But no, like, genuinely, if you... as long as the game you enjoy isn't like problematic, and if it's problematic, pirate it. What? Do not please do pirate it.
I mean, look. On the one hand, I do admittedly I feel like it's because I'm getting older, but like, I'm reaching a point where I realize I'm getting increasingly annoyed at people who are just like, who seem to be like insistently pursuing like movies or games or whatever because no, I want to enjoy it ironically. And it's like, did you ever consider there's stuff that you can enjoy without needing irony? There's stuff that you can just look at genuinely with your eyes and be like, I like this smiley face.
I'm honestly at a point where I just don't fucking care as long as you're not enjoying anything made by J.K. Rowling.
Or it's like, if you are going to enjoy stuff that is genuinely problematic, get an annotated version.
Yeah.
Because, like, there are certain books that are banned for very obvious reasons, and there are annotated editions of them that are dedicated to pointing out, hey, by the way, did you know that these books, in addition to being horrible and racist, are just complete schlock? Like, I know there's one of a certain book whose title I don't know I can say on Twitch.tv,
No.
but...
If you have to question it, no.
But it is, like, the book when people think of banned books, and there is at least one annotated edition dedicated to talking about, hey, by the way, this author, in addition to being a horrible, bigoted piece of shit who is responsible for an awful, awful conflict, cannot write for shit. And here's why.
Also, Becky, in all fairness, it's like, it's a game that's bogged down by its, like, really bad writing decisions, but otherwise fairly fun. Like every time I've ever seen somebody talk about it, it's like, yeah, the game, like it's a good RPG. It could be a bit better, but the writing has some problems. Like that's what a lot of people's like complaints about even is. It's just like it's a fun RPG with a lot of really cool ideas, but like some of the character writing is just not great. And also the creator's a bit of a shithead, but that's beside the point.
I still sometimes think about that like incensed rant he went off of just because of all the justified criticism, and one of the things that he opened with was, my first mistake was assuming that games were art. I saw that mouse cursor.
Oh no, I'm back and forth in between things.
Okay.
Where did you fucking see the mouse? Over here? Oh, mouse cursor. I have 3 screens. Yeah, no shit, a mouse cursor's gonna go flying to a random screen sometimes.
You want me to see me grab this mouse cursor and throw it as far as I can? Check this shit out, boy. Oh no. Come on, I've got you on the rocks, you bastard. Okay, so you just counter all blue elements with that.
With the fiery breath?
Yeah.
Yeah. Meme toaster.
And that's game.
Also, sorry for me being like half split between the stream and something else suddenly.
You could almost say you're exploit.
Me and Piffle have been working out something for a few weeks now. Something like life related.
Okay. Oh my god, did you see that?
Oh, him just being like,
Yup.
Salaman!
And there it is. We'll meet again. And we got the red relic. Bye!
got buttons.
Oh yeah, and we also got burns. Hold on.
Apply some ointment to that shit.
Yep.
Don't worry about it.
Just squeeze out a fat tube of gel and it just
break
makes
out some fucking cream.
Just squeeze it all over to the point that it's frothing off, like you got just gooed all over by the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
And just the noise that happens when you fucking squeeze it out of the tube is like.
Yep. It's like opening a fresh tube of toothpaste.
God, this buff tiger's still funny.
Yep.
Motherfucker literally looked like he would host his own fucking workout show that goes on at like 2 a.m.
This dude looks like he would be an extra in Yu Yu Hakusho.
This fucking radio calisthenics motherfucker. Alright, fellas, we're gonna do this to the national anthem!
Like, tell me that guy does not look like he would be a background character during the Dark Tournament.
He looks like an ultimate muscle sort of wrestler of the week. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's another good comparison.
Just a fucking, was it Kinnikuman as the
Yes,
original name?
yes, Kinnikuman. So he'd probably be like Nekomon or something, or Toramon.
I feel like he'd be called like a Toramon or a Flying Tora.
Yes, actually, yes. Because the author is pretty well versed in wrestling. Like actual pro wrestling.
Mugen Tora?
Is there any cultural practice greater than a JRPG band coming together to roast some guy they're beating the ass of? No, honestly.
Oh shit! That is apparently actually a fighting character name. Mugen Tora.
Hey,
Infinite Tiger.
There you go. I don't think we've done infrared vision for a window frame. I mean, we could do the horrible monster uvula one.
No,
if you
I'm
want.
good. I can do without that, please.
Infrared it is.
That's like the one frame where I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna be real. Like, that one doesn't feel fun.
Yeah. Also, this one, as a kid, I always thought this one felt, the one that we're using, infrared, this always looked like an Etch-a-Sketch to me.
Lisa asking, is there any cultural practice greater than a JRPG band coming together to roast some guy they're beating the ass of? I don't know. Like, that's kind of like, you know, the whole fucking crux of what a JRPG is nowadays.
It's basically gathering a bunch of decent people to become friends with, and then confront some dude with a god complex to tell him why he sucks.
No, a bunch of dudes to be friends with, and that one guy who is literally just a swap for Vegeta. There's always got to be that one guy that you like look at him, doesn't matter how he looks. He was a villain once and now he's a friend.
You can just say Kingdom Hearts Riku, it's fine.
No, it's literally I literally said the fucking group Vegeta.
Yes, that's just Riku, come on.
No, because Riku started as a friend. Vegeta didn't.
I mean, he's sort of a cross-section between Vegeta and Kain from Final Fantasy IV because Nomura is, like, definitively the biggest Kain Highwind fanboy.
Like, no, I'm talking genuine, like, you beat his ass, he's now mad that you beat him, so he joins you so you don't get too far ahead. Like, just fucking Vegeta.
Yeah.
More JRPGs need that. Just don't even fucking bother changing the personality. Just make it fucking Vegeta.
Yes, we had this done day one because it's like, man, I said it jokingly that we're losing recipes, but it genuinely feels like the art of the good rival character is becoming lost. Some people are forgetting how to do one right.
I think it's because it was such a quickly solved thing that everybody's like gone out of their way to try to explore if there is a better way to do it, and only finding out like, no, you could literally just make this guy literally just Vegeta, and that will just be the perfect rival.
Yes.
Like, that's all you need to do.
Yes.
He just needs to be Vegeta.
Exactly. Exactly. He just needs to start out eating bug aliens, then he finds a really nice rich Earth girl, and suddenly he's too good for that anymore.
And then a fucking God of Destruction comes in and he's just like, shit, this is my opportunity. We're getting the band back together. Goku, come here. Come on, let's go.
Yep.
That will forever be my favorite accidentally canon thing.
Yes.
For Super is Vegeta just going, hey, here's my opportunity. However, bitch, come here. You're coming up with me.
Yeah, but also I hate to say this. But I do have to give GT credit for being there first. I love that the ultimate culmination of Vegeta's character development is just becoming a wife guy.
Wouldn't GT's whole thing with Vegeta was just like the hard in a good way, hard conversion of him just being the guy who like is just there to keep Goku motivated while he's being a dad?
Sort of, not quite. I know part of it is also that like they pretty much spell it out in an optional scene in one of the DLCs for Kakarot that the whole point of their rivalry is not specifically that it's Goku, it's that Vegeta wants to be number one, Goku is consistently his biggest obstacle at being number one, ergo he is the priority target. That's it. That's all it is.
Isn't there also like fucking some bit of lore in Super where like Beerus was kind of considering Vegeta for a candidate for a God of Destruction anyways?
I don't fully remember.
I swear I've seen somewhere someone mention like, yeah, no, apparently like it was either Frieza or Vegeta until Goku came along. And like, because Frieza is just like destroying shit rampantly, there's
Also,
no
he was
reason
dead
to
at
have
that point,
Frieza
I
as the
think.
God of Destruction. What's up?
Also, he was like dead at that point, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So that also complicates things, because you can't have a God of Destruction who is dead, I think.
Well, in the case of Frieza, yeah, I mean, not anymore, because after Broly, or after the Universal Tournament arc, like, comes and goes, like, Frieza's pretty much just alive and now effectively Diet Vegeta.
Yeah.
Except he's more of a fucking stinker. I will forever love that in fucking Super Broly. Just going, oh my god, Broly, someone killed your dad!
You should have seen me when I first saw that scene, because it is one of those rare times where I laughed so hard I got light fucking head.
Like, it will never not be funny that Frieza is just like, I can't keep up with these motherfuckers. And him just become, for one scene and one scene alone, him just going, I'm gonna fuck up this entire fucking moment.
I feel like a lot of people were justifiably reticent about bringing Frieza back, but Super has proven that you can still make him fun by just drawing back from the Pilaf and Commander Red shaped well.
Oh my god, that's the perfect analogy, is like the better Pilaf.
He kind of is just better / more menacing Pilaf.
Whereas Pilaf is just like, yeah, he's a little menacing, but like he's only really menacing because
he's hardly menacing even in the beginning.
Like, he's only menacing because the like comparison of Goku, who has no fucking clue what the fuck he's doing, versus...
and he's like a dumb 12-year-old at the
yeah,
time.
and then like when Goku becomes an adult, it's just like, dude, this dude's not even on the fucking radar.
No.
Like, fucking Hitman Tao is on the radar more than Pilaf.
And he was off the radar the moment that Tien handed him his ass at the 23rd World Tournament.
Oh god, but I've been returning back to Kakarot randomly and seeing that they like half canonized fucking the Crane School as just being like, because fucking Kame School is kind of gone now, like unintentionally gone, but just gone because fuck it, retirement.
Yeah, well, it's like gone in a way that Roshi is happy with, because his whole thing is, I just want my students to find their own path. I'm glad to be the foundation for what they'll become.
Yeah, and like Crane School just being like, yeah, we're here because Cobra Kai or something. I don't know.
We want to train assassins because that makes us money. What do you mean all our assassins got their asses kicked and we're not making money?
What do you mean we ran out of money?
Alright, so we're here because, in case you forgot, there was a thing that we found all the way back in Viper Manor that prompts a side quest starring Kosh.
Oh yeah!
And it involves these clowns.
I don't remember who was who.
Pepor is the small one. You did like a high-pitched, like, Mook voice. Salt is the tall one, and you did like a dim-witted British accent for him.
Oh, it's a little bit it is.
Yes.
Alright.
You're actually stuck in here.
Do you know why we're here? I honestly no. What am I supposed what like?
I don't even...
shaking. Wait, Pepper was the short one.
Yes.
I'm shaking. It's just shaking.
Oh god, that voice is hard to do. Up, down, up, down. We came here to investigate what happened here.
Sakash, we're supposed to leave the shit loose. There's one suspicion we had.
That one wasn't actually a pun.
Suspicion. I believe you may have killed Sotario. And by shaking it...
And by shaking it, our suspicion has turned to conviction. Because we were executing you for the murder of Sotario.
Darian. I figured that would just break into a combat scene, but...
And we get an actual flashback to what a lot of these characters look like young.
Just Glenn walking out of the back door with 3 swords in hand.
Yep.
I'm going to be the greatest swordsman. My teeth fucking hurt. Ow!
Ow!
I
Oh,
love
God.
that, fucking... Oda... What the fuck? Why am I forgetting names lately? Ichiro Oda actually made it fucking canon that, like, Zoro really doesn't like using the 3rd sword. It hurts his teeth too much. But it does it anyways. Anyways,
How's your training going, everyone?
I imagine do you think he found a way to make it work easier with hockey, or does it still just hurt like a motherfucker?
oh, does Zoro get hockey?
I thought everyone got hockey post time skip.
No, I think only Luffy. I'm only at Mermaid Island, by the way.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, but I think only Zoro and Luffy does, but everybody else keeps up in their own way. Oh, I don't remember what fucking voice I did here.
Well, this is the first time we've seen Dario in like a speaking role, and this is him as like, I assume a preteen. He looks like a preteen.
Hello, Miss Riddell. I'm going to give him a very nasally voice.
Also, I believe I was voicing Riddle.
Yeah, no, go ahead and take over.
Yeah, all right. I brought something very special for everyone today. Oh my God! Look at those cheeks.
Nubile little boy. This boy fresh out of the womb, looking brightly at the world.
Look at this boy who is probably going to follow the actual hero for like 6 episodes and then get horribly traumatized.
He's just gonna die in episode 1 of Phantasy Star Online 2.
Oh, really? What is it? What is it? Viper churros?
Wrong answer, Glenn the Second. Next. Are they really that good?
I don't know. I mean, I could chop down on them on 10 of them easily.
That cannot be good for your digestive tract.
I poop red.
You're always like that.
The funny part is Viper churros are actually green.
We don't know where the green dye comes from.
And we don't know where the red dye comes out of him.
Just cut to him in his bedroom eating a shit ton of tomatoes.
Those churros were originally iron rations for knights. Overeating it is not a good discipline.
I mean, if they're selling them recreationally like that, they must have been pretty good for post-industrial MREs.
Right.
So, Miss Riddell, what have you brought us? Please don't make us hold our breath for too long. One of us might pass out. Gosh. No. I'm good.
Here, I found them in Fossil Valley. Aren't they pretty?
Just a caterpillar.
Shoot, it's just the flowers. Miss Riddell, did you go to the valley by yourself?
What? I'm not allowed to? It's just the valley. I'm sure it's safe enough. Cut to around the corner and there's one of those big, like, stone monsters with the sausage in it just staring at her from around a corner.
Like the fucking Family Guy evil monkey bit.
Just not even that, just like doing like an FPS lean, and when she turns around, the little sausage creature has like a top hat on, and she's like, Anyway.
That one isn't supposed to be there. No, not even a top, or not even just a top hat, it's like a top hat, a trench coat that's very clearly taped on there.
Yep, and only on the little sausage creature extending from the stone, not on the stone itself.
Oh, God.
I have enough for everyone. I'll give some to you boys. Glenn the Second doesn't want any, right?
Since you've gone through the trouble of getting them, I'll take one too. If I plant its seeds, I might get some good fruit from it.
Oh, how silly of you, Glenn the Second.
Riddell just grabs a flower, slaps him across the face, and roll!
Everyone knows flowers are technically vegetables. Here you go, Glenn the Second, but I don't think it'll grow any fruit, though.
You don't know until you try.
He's just immediately planting the whole fucking flower.
Yep. Karsh might not like things like flowers, but...
No, there's no need. You brought me one, too. This is beautiful. What kind of flower could this be?
It's a bellflower.
It's poisonous!
Miss Riddell, if you ever wish for one of these flowers, I will go for you instead. If anything should happen to you,
Let us go together. Does that sound like a good idea?
yes, very well.
Just the rock monster just like starts nodding, just like, young love. Grabs a newspaper.
Good.
Now we finally get to see adult Dario. Thankfully, he didn't inherit Garai's gigantism.
Damn it.
Gosh, are you listening? Sorry. What is it? What's with the formality? Should I... Hey, actually, why are you acting so strange? Spit it out. Hey, to tell the truth,
Karsh, we're pledged to marry. I've already told Daddy about it.
that is what I wanted to tell you. Will you bless us with your approval, Karsh? Marriage? So that's it. Well, congratulations. So, when's it gonna be, and where? We haven't decided on a date yet. We still need to finish surveying the Isle of the Damned first. It's just that,
Oh, that's sloppy. See, what you have to do is you have to get an itinerary together. You have to send out the invitations. Then you have to find the venue. You got to have everything all nicely arranged. And anyway,
I want the wedding to be here.
I don't know. I've got like so many people to RSVP though. I wonder if we should like hire a secretary
Just
or if
cuts
there's
to
like
the
a service.
It just cuts to the scene from The Simpsons where Bart gets a fucking the fucking little barcode scanner for weddings. It's fucking Billy Idol playing in the background.
I thought for a second you were going to say the Frank Grimes episode where he buys a factory on the cheap.
No, it's a very specific episode of The Simpsons. I forget whose wedding it was.
I'm trying
But
to
like
remember
Bart
too.
gets a fucking barcode scanner for like wedding gifts and shit and just goes nuts with it.
Was it Apu's wedding? I think that might have been.
Apu's wedding. But you know the scene that I'm talking about.
I vaguely recall it, yes.
What is it, like the song that's playing in the background is like,
Is it nasty for a what wedding?
Yeah, like literally, like Neza just said.
yeah, it starts playing White Wedding. There we go.
A place where we have cried together, laughed together, and shared our dreams together.
Ah, yes, right next to a forge where there's going to be irons just going all over the place.
It just happens to be right next to the Terminal Waffle House. Maybe change, Oreo. Hey, then I'll have to fill this dull vacant lot with loads of bellflowers. Just tell me if I can help you in any way. Thank you, Kosh. And then he died.
So this is the so-called friend zone everyone complains about.
Aren't they related?
What, Karsh and Riddle? I don't think so.
This must be it. Gosh, why are you in such a hurry? The enemy's not going anywhere, and the footing here is bad. Why do you always have to be like that, Oreo? The Masamune may be in there. Any Dragoon that would be hyped to see the thing.
Man, I forget how far back hyped goes because I'm so used to it in modern parlance. So I assume it's modern parlance.
Trying to see if they're actually related.
Oh, if there's any statements in like an art book or something. Because I assume the hair color is just like coincidence.
Yeah, I think it's just a coincidence.
Yeah. So thankfully it's not like a no, they're just cousins, that makes it okay, right? Situation.
No, I think that's exactly what's going on.
Oh, please tell me it's not. I'm so sick of when people do that.
Alright, I'll look that up later.
Okay.
Jacob Brothers, you stay here.
Sir!
Yes, sir.
Let's get going, Dario. Fine. Hey, how did you do that? Oh, okay, I guess we could just walk through that now.
Oh yeah, no, it's just the trick. See, the real thing is it has a lot of resistance. You just go really slowly.
Is that the Masamune? Is that the Masamune?
Oh! Ah! It's a home run!
Hey! Was I really just possessed by their devilish sword? driven by such an intense hatred and envy. Maybe deep inside me I was filled with hatred. Dare you?
Oh yeah, we got ads like right now.
Oh well.
I'm out of snoozes anyways. Let's go ahead and run the ad so we don't spend too much time.
Yeah.
Yes, to the tone of Smash Brothers announcer. Gay. Upper up at.
Yeah.
The ads are running. Oh shit, Pumpkin! Thank you for the resub.
Hey.
I don't think they're related. There's no like indication whether or not or why there's like a blessing thing.
A cultural difference is just like, or if it's like a slight mistranslation.
Yeah, that's what I think what was going on. Yeah, they should let you auto resub with Twitch Prime, but oh, okay, no, I know why the blessing thing's going on now.
Okay.
It's more or less someone asking to marry their a princess who has a knight, sort of thing.
Okay.
It's like a hey, I need the blessing from the knight that protects the princess.
Okay, and it's like because Karsh is one of the devas, it's literally just like a formality at that point.
Yeah.
There you go, the one whom I could never be, no matter how much I tried. Hello, Sunny. No matter how much I tried, the one who stole Riddell's heart from me. What if that sword does not embed hatred into the mind of its wielder, but instead draws out and ignites the flames of hatred hidden within the hearts of men? And if that hatred was something deep within the wielder to begin with, then what have I?
The little coral creature pokes his head around the corner again.
Yep.
That's a very good game.
Yeah, like very different flavor, deliberately so, from Chrono Trigger. I still like Trigger more, but the more I look at this game from like a historical context, the more I respect what it's trying to do.
What have I done? This isn't my beautiful house. What am I doing here? Karsh is doing fucking talking heads. Same as it ever was.
Oh my god, that would be great, because you know what? You could just do all the other Devas and like a General Viper in the background instead of just like putting instead of just compositing a bunch of different shots of Karsh.
Yeah.
So is the only one who refuses to wear the David Byrne suit for reasons, but he still wears fake glasses over his helmet.
God. Pepor is the short one?
Yes.
Okay.
Now you know something about it.
Take it easy, take it easy. Why the hell do I have to fight you guys?
No time for questions.
What the hell?
God, their voices are so hard to pull off.
Thankfully, this is the last time you'll have to do them.
Before or after the battle?
After.
Oh, shit.
You make it sound like you were hoping they would die.
I mean, nah. It's going from like a high-pitched voice to a low-pitched voice with Karsh.
Yes.
It's hell in the vocal cords.
Oh, I forgot to give Karsh accessories to boost his defense. Oh no. Which is a shame, because this fight is not nothing, if I remember correctly.
Karsh just falls and the fight ends immediately.
Like, Salt and Pepor are not complete pushovers here. Depending on how you approach it, this fight can actually be hard, and that's why I have this trap element here.
Oh, is this going to be the one time that these guys are actually competent?
Yes. Just straight up yes.
Oh, it's even better if it's Surge, though, because he's in Lynx's body. It'd have to be the vocals.
They
would
have
to be
their
also.
own version of X/.
Damn. Stealing that shit. Oh, resistance belt.
Yeah, don't worry. Just someone's driving their boat past Isle of the Damned, and they have the volume plate turned up way high on their subwoofers.
It doesn't come through, so don't really acknowledge it.
I mean, it's funny enough that I want to, if you don't mind. It's just like funny cosmic timing. That's all it is. Also, I think this is the first fight where they do like proper combo strings. Every other time they just do like a single little like tick.
Single little pops, yeah.
Yeah.
God, dude, turn your fucking car down. It's like 70 out today? And if it's actually getting close to 70 degrees, I might actually have to turn on the AC.
Hey, there we go. That's what I wanted to grab out of them. That's what I like to see. Now get out of here, you putz.
Holy light!
No, I even got them both at the same time. God damn.
Fuck them up, damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my stuff. And we got some Denetterite off of. And Karsh's best innate element, Axiomatic.
Listen to me. I did not kill Darian. I know the time will come when I can speak the truth, but I can't just yet. I hope you understand.
Gosh, I've come to an understanding after the battle we just had.
Ah, yes, the classic. Understanding your intentions by watching you beat me to near death for 20 minutes.
You are not an evil person. You would never kill your best friend. Please forgive us. Looking back now, you were the one who took us under your wing, even though we were the Dragoon outcasts. You are very special to us, Sir Kosh.
I believe in you. We must be on our way, but we hope to see you again sometime, somewhere. When that time comes, we hope you will be ready to tell us what really happened. And we're so...
And we're sorry we took this from you. We're shaking it back to you. You're shaking it.
The memento pendant, which coincidentally shares a name with a very similar accessory in Xenogears.
It's just the pendant from Dark Souls. It does nothing.
I mean, this one does more than nothing, so it can't be that.
Yeah.
Thanks, I'll take good care of it. One day, I promise to tell you guys the truth. Until then, take care.
God, the way Pepor just wobbles on his regular walk cycle is so funny to me. The memento pendant is an accessory I believe only a few people can equip, which Karsh is one of. I can...
I need to get this thing off the mic. I'm causing things to come over the mic. Oops.
That is a +4 to magic defense, which in this game is pretty
Yeah, it's a very small numbers game.
Yeah. Because, like, your attack really goes above, like, 60, 70 at its highest. And that's about all for Another World's version of the Isle of the Damned. We are out of here.
And on to the next destination.
Whichever that might be. Again, this part is very open-ended. Very just poke your head around and see what you find. And apparently it might be undead pterodactyls. Yeah, scroll yourself, buddy.
Scraw!
Actually, what can I steal from you?
Stole
Is
your
it-
straw. Fuck you.
Oh, Mithril. I thought it was just gonna be like, yeah, you stole a bone. Down you go. Oh, now they drop a bone, of course.
They were holding back until you didn't need it.
Speed up a little bit to get out of here.
They give you that little dash of salt and pepper.
I don't think we ever saw the red relic from the fire dragon.
No, we did not, and it is a ruby.
Yep, it is a ruby, and that is very much fire-shaped, alright.
A better fire shape than a lot of fucking games do. Shit.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go back to Homeworld to get started on the next batch of dragons.
It just gets sucked through the ground. Ah! Just the idea of Surge Lynx just sinking through the ground, and the only thing he just does is. Okay, I'm good.
It's even better that the pause when you swap dimensions is pretty much baked in. So you have to imagine he's got that anticipation of like, am I gonna actually touch the ground this time? Am I gonna be okay? Am I gonna?
Just a random dice roll where he plants his face in the fucking sand.
Oh, I thought sand was supposed to be soft.
Gosh, he's like,
Not on this beach. We're on Daytona Beach.
Oh, there's so much sediment underneath.
Shit's so thickly packed that it might as well be sandstone.
Oh, it feels like it. Do I not have a magma pillar element? I guess not. Oh well. Screw it. I'll give you a heal.
fuck, that reminds me of that whole thing where somebody dug a drainage river on a beach, and they were doing like surfing and shit on it. Apparently, those dudes got yelled at by like a property owner
Really?
And like they tried to call the police, but the only thing that the police actually did was like, yeah, like here's $100 fine for digging more than 2 feet of a hole in the sand. Otherwise, I don't give a fuck about anything going on here. And I'm just like, yeah, that's about right, because like a lot of these fucking pools, like so far up on the beach, is just from accumulated storm water, and like that shit needs to be drained. But considering it was like Florida, you know, considering the entire peninsula of Florida is owned by some drunk white guy. not one single drunk white guy, but a collection of drunk white people.
I mean, a collection of drunk white people may as well be a hive mind. Let's be real.
Especially in Florida.
Especially in Florida.
Fucking put Bezos over there so fucking Washington can start or stop being so fucking expensive.
Yeah, just let him duke it out with the Disney executives and see what happens.
I think that's the only reason like a lot of executives don't live in Florida. It's because Disney's there, and like they're fucking subject to Disney's wiles.
That place is already hunting grounds for the apex capitalistic predator, and they dare not intrude.
The ghost of old Walter running around.
Just shooting death glares at everyone who enters the park premises who is of a certain complexion or heritage.
No, not even shooting glares, just getting on all fours, hissing and growling like cats.
Oh yeah, also we just have like Lagunites just chilling out around here.
Don't worry about it.
They're just native to this dimension's version of Water Dragon Isle.
Yeah, they're just here. Don't worry about it.
In fact, if you go to Mount Pyre and proceed through it first, go about halfway and turn back, the fairies will already be dead, and these guys will be here, and they'll be way stronger than you could take them on in the first playthrough.
Yeah, I believe there's like an entire fucking storyline that we didn't do involving a potential party member here too.
Yes, if you got Rasley, doing what I just told you is, I believe, necessary to get her level 7 innate element.
Like, it's kind of fucked up. Her story is like, in order to make her stronger, you have to mentally torture her.
Yes, in order to get her ultimate skill, you have to do everything in her character story wrong.
You have to traumatize her.
You have to deliberately go out of your way to fuck up and ruin her life because that trauma will apparently make her stronger?
Magic powered by trauma.
Magic powered by overcoming your difficulties instead of, I don't know, hiring a goddamn therapist.
What's that, Rasley? You're an orphan? Well, you're not strong enough yet, so we gotta fix that too.
What's that? You saw the last living Hydra baby die and asphyxiate in front of you because you didn't successfully give it a cesarean?
Hey, where did I get this other Hydra baby? As Lynx surged, just holding a knife to its neck.
Yep. Have you ever heard the story of the Sword of Damocles?
I mean, that's like more RPG and anime titles than I can count for the Trauma PS.
Oh my god, these ones actually hurt. Also, we have a new enemy here, the Sidestepper.
Look at his fake fucking eyes on top and the real ones on bottom.
I'm going to be honest, these things creeped me the fuck out as a kid.
They're still fucking creepy. What are you on about?
I mean, they are, but like, as a kid, it was like, no. Where I would like literally run out of the room, shut off the game, and go downstairs and get myself like a pudding cup.
Like, I would not want to see those things while on a fucking drug trip, man.
No, no. I wouldn't want to see those things. I barely tolerate seeing those things sober. What the fuck do you mean? Well, mostly sober. What the fuck do you mean?
Like, one of those things are just gonna walk up to you while you're fucking tripped up on the worst fucking hallucinogenics. One of them is just gonna whisper into your ear, fentanyl.
Yeah, while I'm outside just enjoying my my skooma.
Bro, I'm just trying to smoke a cigarette.
Look, I just want the speed and stamina boost so I can go around Morrowind faster. Just don't give me this bullshit.
fucking cross-pollinating fucking video games. You're just playing Morrowind and you hear some motherfucker in the distance scream at the top of their lungs, "The will of the Black Sea!"
By the way, speaking of Elder Scrolls, did you see those preliminary screenshots for what may be a Oblivion remaster?
Do you really want me to get into this on stream? I have some fucking opinions about that shit.
Not without Piffle to chime in, because she's also Mrs. Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say one thing that like really fucking killed it for me on site.
Is it the saturation?
Brown filter.
Yes, because like one of the few good things I can say about Oblivion is it does have that nice like high fantasy bright color palette.
It came out in the time where every game around it was doing brown,
or was going to be on its way, because it was like 2006, right? It was very, very early 7th gen consoles.
No, it was right in the middle of the fucking brown filter first-person shooter
I
craze.
swear it was earlier than that, because I know Skyrim came out 2011, which was in the middle of that.
You gotta bear in mind that Oblivion came out around the time when fucking Medal of Honor was still a thing.
I know it was at least before Fallout 3, because that was like 2008.
Yeah, that's also fucking brown filter bullshit.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Well,
but at
brown
least that
green,
one has.
but...
But at least that one has a decent excuse.
Yeah, it's like post-apocalypse, but even
It's
then...
post-apocalypse Washington D.C. 200 years after the bombs.
Post-apocalypse Baltimore.
And then Fallout New Vegas had an arguably even better excuse where, yeah, it's just a post-apocalyptic Western. Everything's
Which is really
sepia
fucking funny, because like the brown filter wasn't nearly as aggressive.
Yeah, it's like everything is sepia-toned. Why? It's a Western. Fuck you.
It's the Mojave. Fuck you.
Exactly.
Whereas like Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 have no fucking excuse.
Just, hey, everything has like a green fog tint that's even later games that would have an excuse, like Final Fantasy VII Remake, do way better.
Meanwhile, fucking Oblivion Remake is like brown. I literally asked Piffle what fucking year was it. We got fucking Content Cop and an Oblivion Remake.
Oh my god.
What fucking year is it?
Considering my only sliver of hope is considering those seem to be screenshots that were released earlier than intended, with like no announcement tied to them or anything.
It comes out next week.
It comes out next week.
It comes out next week.
It does not come out next week.
It comes out next week.
Fuck you. It does not.
It's apparently
No.
coming out next week.
Oh my god.
That's why I'm just like, I am not touching this game with a 10-foot pole.
Okay.
It's Unreal Engine, different combat system. Like, there were so many things that I was like, as I was researching it, hello, the time has come.
Oh yeah, you're here.
I shall grant my powers to the ones who seek to break the eternal chains of fate.
Todd ran out of systems to release Skyrim on, so he decided to release the next best thing.
I swear to fucking God, if Oblivion is Skyrimification, I'm gonna be really mad.
Oh.
Because the sewer gate that you exit has the Skyrim dragon on it.
Oh.
And I'm just like, man, y'all have like an opportunity to completely ruin all goodwill. And y'all are like, just fucking, you got in the car and the foot's on the gas. Does still need the powers of the sleeping dragons to cross the Dead Sea.
Now here's the real question. Here's the real question. Can I do the one Brotherhood quest and complete it by just opening the console and summoning a fucking mountain lion and just letting it go to town? Because if I can still do that, then there is hope.
It's Unreal Engine, and unfortunately, the Unreal Engine has the console locked behind fucking chains and keys.
Dead game! Dead fucking game!
Has been partially, or has to be partially in reply to the modder trying to remake Oblivion with Skyrim textures. Probably.
Oh, please tell me it's not. Because, like, part of the reason why the fucking Elder Scrolls games are so popular is because as much shit as the engine does get justifiably, it's also one of those engines where it's like, hey, we left the keys to the liquor cabinet on the top shelf, do what you want with them.
Yeah, the fact that it's Oblivion on Unreal Engine 5, I'm just like, man, that shit's not gonna have a fucking console. You know it is. Like, that shit's just gonna be like, completely Oh, the worst fucking thing I've heard about this shit is the combat system is going to be like Dark Souls.
What does that mean? What does that even mean?
I don't know, but this dragon's going fucking nuts.
Yeah.
He's like, da 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 da.
But like the whole thing with Elder Scrolls is it was originally in like an FPS engine, so the combat was always built around that kind of presentation.
How much do you want to bet that the combat system is not going to be any bit like Dark Souls, and it's going to have the same fucking problem as Lords of the Fallen, where they try a little too hard to be like Dark Souls and miss the entire point of why Dark Souls works?
Because it's like there's very few Souls-likes that actually get why the ebb and flow of From Software combat works. The only one that I've heard...
Most of them are fucking indie games.
Yeah, the only one that I've heard mostly good things about that's the closest to being a Souls-like is Lies of P.
Yeah.
Like, most things I've heard is like, Lies of P is genuinely fantastic. It probably feels a bit wobbly depending on your preferences. The only other thing I've heard is getting the true ending is very obtuse, which still feels very in line for a FromSoft game.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, no, that's very in line. With fucking Dark Souls 3, like the ending that we didn't get. Did we get that ending?
we got the Lord of Dark ending.
Yeah, so,
I think because we got the summon for the final battle, who unfortunately got who existed to get air juggled and look real and make the boss look really cool.
Like I think I walked you down the path of doing the Age of Dark or some shit.
Yes.
And not the end of the Age of Fire.
Oh, I expected that to come out of his mouth.
No, he wanted to get his fucking Scarmleone on you.
Yeah.
Not Scarmleone. What was the other one? The water one.
Kanyatso.
Kanyatso.
Which is really going to fuck me up because I don't think they ever pronounced his name in official English material until Final Fantasy XIV.
And they had to be like, alright, are we gonna do Cognazzo or Cagnazzo?
And they went with the proper Italian pronunciation, so Cagnazzo. Which is going to fuck me up for the rest of my life now. Because I called him Cagnazzo since childhood.
Yep. It's even funnier when, like, because Cagnazzo is, like, now pronounced like that, you have to say Rubicon, Scarmleone, or Scarleone, and fucking wow, why am I forgetting like the other one?
Barbaricia.
But yeah, Barbaricia. And they get a color Barbicia.
No.
Getting them heals in last minute.
Also, this fight is really easy, actually, compared to the other ones. You're noticing this, right?
Yeah.
Like, already done and dusted. I guess they assume you would do this first because this is the first dragon you meet. Maybe there's like a 7 heroes in Romancing Saga thing where certain choices make some of the dragons easier or harder.
Maybe?
And we got a blue whale!
A blue whale!
We got a blue whale!
Is that a baby whale?
It's a fucking tuna,
It's
bro!
a fucking tuna, bro!
Holy shit, man!
Holy shit, Kevin! It's injured! Well done, son of man. Thy strength is worthy of my powers. Take with thee my prayers. Also, here's this funny little rock.
Oh, that is a funny rock. It's all blue.
It's all blue.
Rocks are usually gray or brown, sometimes black.
And truly, it is a milestone of history for my state with that video. The fact that it's quoted so frequently to this day.
I love it.
I do so much over thy fate, how thou struggle to live, and how thou facest death.
Okay.
Blue. You got the flu. Goodbye.
Which just makes you wobble back and forth when you're moving.
I think it's funny, just like you fight the blue dragon, he like hits you twice, gives you the flu, and tells you to fuck off.
Yep.
Go, my child! Spread my disease!
I told them it was the flu, but it's actually smallpox. El Nido has very poor medicine.
I told him it was the flu, but it's Oh no, I'm not doing that. Oh no. I could have made that. I could have made that joke way fucking worse.
All right, so let's get over here. So we autosave, and let's see this.
I'm gonna take the slightly higher road of what I was really gonna take. I told him I gave them the flu. It was actually staph.
And here's the blue relic.
That's
Which is-
kind of nice.
That's actually really nice
Yeah,
looking.
pretty.
Like I love the little like nodules that are rising up around it. It looks like something you would actually get as like a heavily stylized trophy from for a swimming contest or something.
I swear to God, if there's a status effect that says worm, I'm gonna be like, I will not.
Worm?
The stream will
Worm.
have to end at that point because I will not be able to help myself.
I'm sorry, where is this coming from? Why do you assume there is any game that has a worm status?
What, okay, so no. The real question is, why isn't there a game that has brainworms for a status effect?
I don't know, because no one's put it in their latest attempt at a heavily granular simulation game.
You just get fucking brainworms and start spouting random untrue bullshit.
Yep.
Just Lynx Surge going, I'm gonna open a channel and call it InfoWars.
Do I want to call it here, or do we have a little
We
bit
got
more
about
minutes?
30 minutes.
All right.
What's the next one? Is it here?
Yeah, the next one is the Earth Dragon Isle, which is going to take a little bit of setup. We could have done this earlier, so it's going to be really funny poking around here.
The captain told me our next exploration site would be safer without any threat of any monsters. But look at this place. All you got here is a heap of sand and a shit ton of monsters. Perhaps there would have been more excitement if I had joined the Marble team.
Yeah, so if you come here first after getting the boat in Homeworld, this is your nudge to check out Marble for the main story.
Fair enough. Got a capsule from a half buried treasure chest.
Hey, someone else's prescription loss is our gain.
I really wish that this game like took a little bit after not Natsume but another RPG company where like if you open a chest and it's very clearly like half in the earth unintentionally, the localizers would be like, you open the chest to receive a capsule and a handful of sand.
Yeah.
Like the handful of sand isn't actually part of your
Damn
we just-
amateurs!
Yeah, we just walked in quicksand, no big deal.
Don't worry about it. I was gonna go hang out with fucking antlions.
I still think that like the crown jewel of localization editions is still the Exceed, putting treasure chest messages for every treasure in all 3 Trails in the Sky games.
Oh yeah, every single one of them. You coming back to like one of them just being like, you know, this is empty, right?
And I'm so glad that when they saw the chance, they continued that trend for the Crossbell duology, because there's actually one that's a shitpost about a prince handing a princess a treasure chest.
What?
And it's actually a parody of the book series that you find to get the material to make your ultimate weapons.
Fair enough. Also, what's going on with this fucking weirdo?
Bomb in the bag. So if you don't take out that bomb, he throws it out and it's active in the field as an enemy. But it will actually explode in the face of one of your party members based on who dealt the killing blow. But if you get it while it's still in his bag, it's completely disabled and it can't do shit to hurt you.
Huh.
Yeah, it's just a weird little thinking
Yeah.
outside the box thing.
I'm like literally looking at that shit. And I'm just like, huh? Oh, okay. All right. Like, yeah, it's like the bombs from Paper Mario or fucking
Yeah, essentially.
the bombs from fucking Final Fantasy.
Yeah, that not so much.
Specifically, the fucking dungeon that nobody does anymore. There's a dungeon that was like I never see anymore in 14 that has like Bomb Mother as like one of the bosses. I don't remember what it was called.
I think it was the hard mode of an A Realm Reborn dungeon, which is probably why you don't see it. I think it was the hard mode version of Pharos.
No. It is... Oh my god. I'm gonna look at the list of dungeons, because this is bothering me now, because I don't see this dungeon at all anymore. Nobody runs it. I don't think anybody even has it unlocked anymore.
Pharos Sirius.
Are you sure it was Pharos Sirius?
Okay, so I was right. Are you guys alright? I thought you were gunners for sure. So the quicksand is the entrance, and the sand boil is the exit.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. It is Progenitrix.
And why couldn't I figure that out? So there was something blocking a pathway, you say? Okay, let us take care of it. It may take some time, though. Let's see now. I need to assign some men to investigate and prepare explosives to move that rock. Would you mind coming back in a little while? We have some preparations to make, but thanks a lot for your help. Also, I just want to say this is yet another one of the locations that actually benefits from the up-res backgrounds.
Yeah, no
because,
shit.
oh my god, look at those mountains in the back.
Right?
Those look great. Yeah, smoke the fuck up, Fargo. Look at this place. This is like perfect smoking venue. Look at this.
Right. You know what I'm thinking about doing when I log into 14 at some point?
Smoking a fat boof?
No. Deliberately queuing up for Pharos Sirius hard just so it shows up in people's roulettes.
Oh.
I'm gonna be that motherfucker that like deliberately that's a thing, by the way, where people will just like queue up for the worst dungeons and just sit in the queue for just that dungeon so a roulette will pick it up.
Okay.
It's really fucking funny. I've had it happen a couple times. That's why we keep getting Crystal Tower, because people will queue up for Crystal Tower specifically, and it'll fill the party with roulettes and shit. Any reason why we're fucking with people?
Fucking with people how?
Changing party members?
Because it's the yellow innate dungeon, and I want a green innate character for more damage.
Oh, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I had Draggy with us because most of the content we've been running into up until now had us facing a lot of blue innate enemies.
Nah, I get you. You're playing relatively optimally.
Well, as relatively as I can. It's still kind of a...
There's like a party member that I think we could have gotten that we didn't get that would have made this a little bit easier, but it's like whatever.
Well, no. I mean the fact that, like, playing with innates is always a double-edged sword because you deal more damage, but you also take more damage from what you have advantages against. Like it's a very weird balancing act. No, not you.
Yeah, did y'all know that if somebody queues up with as a dungeon, like just a singular dungeon, if other people aren't queuing up for it as well, it'll throw them into the roulettes queue. So it'll just grab people from the fucking roulettes. That's why a lot of people get the Realm Reborn relic duties randomly, because someone's starting the relic. I think it's fucking hilarious that people, like, a lot of people just don't know that. I've known it since it, like, day one. Where like, if you just queue up for a single dungeon and there's not enough people queued up for that dungeon as well, it'll grab people from roulettes. Which is almost all the time. And so if you really wanted to ruin someone's day, you can queue up for let's see, what's a really bad dungeon that nobody runs anymore? Hullbreaker Hard.
I know they run the hard mode of the starter dungeons, but anything aside from that, not really.
Like, nobody runs.
Oh, I know one, Netherreap. I never see Netherreap.
Netherreap is another one that people really do not like.
Yeah, because apparently it was all over the shop back when that was fresh, and now no one runs it anymore. Like, I've seen it a few times, but it has completely vanished.
Like, the dungeons that don't have duty support are the least popular ones now. Like, if you really wanted to ruin someone's day, constantly queue up for Stone Vigil.
Yep. You see that monster over there sitting still as a rock? It's called a rock roach. It won't attack as long as you don't approach it. It's pretty much harmless.
We say as we approached one from behind.
And I tell you, that thing weighs a ton. Our explosives are just barely enough power to blow it away. By the way, I was the one who blasted that one, and it was actually my special explosives that did the trick. Hey, why don't I give you some of my explosives? They pack a real punch. I'm sure they'll come in handy. Sure, I'll take some. Oh, there's one thing I have to warn you about. You can only blast the ones that are just sitting there. Not any that are moving about or coming towards you to attack. But hey, I guarantee you'll have a blast with these. Oh, and stay clear of the shockwaves from the blast. Here you go, put them to good use. We got a bunch of explosives.
We did, but like one of them just says, hello.
Hey, newborn baby, how are you? I love you. Are you my mommy?
I'ma blow you up first.
An explosive device used by evacuation teams, by
Those
excavation
fucking-
teams. Handle with care.
There's fucking pineapple grenade.
Look at this thing that looks like you jam into the soft, sensitive point of an alien base to blow it up.
I had an inkling that happened, but I think they also prioritize filling dungeons for completion bonuses. Yeah, but like those get scooped up almost immediately. That's why like everybody's not.
What the
always,
fuck
Yeah,
are
I don't know
you?
what the fuck this thing is. I'm kind of like trying not to pay attention to
It's soon to be dead, that's what it is. If there's anything resembling the grace of God in this place.
I'm gonna put this bitch down.
Spin off. At least the Rockroach has like a little bit of ugly cute going for it, you see? Like, look at the big eyes.
Look at this fucking proto Metagross.
It kind of does look like a peeled organic Metagross, doesn't it? Like a
Yeah.
convergent evolution of
I
it.
don't like this yellow belly thing. I think it needs to die faster.
Yes, please, God.
Nom 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 nom.
But yeah, genuinely, if you really, really, really wanted to ruin someone's day, they're I will happily find a list of dungeons nobody runs anymore and just send them to you and be like, queue up for these. Someone will hate you.
Also, here's Karsh's ultimate.
What was it? Never Read. Oh, I'm actually sad nobody runs Never Read. That was a fun dungeon back in the day. Back in the day. Oh no, you want to know what would be a really funny dungeon to queue up for?
What?
Let's see. It was Somal Hard. The one that has like every pool has a wall.
Oh, what?
Every group of 5 enemies has a. The fuck?
I went to use the explosive on it and this happened.
Weird.
Yeah. Holy shit, 2 crits in a row. Fargo chill. Fargo chill.
Fargo out for blood today.
He's still pissed about his alternate universe counterpart. He is not happy about that.
Yeah, Somal Hard is one that a lot of people really, really, really fucking hate. It's a dungeon that, like, every pull, there's a wall stopping you from doing a pull to the boss. I think there's like 4 or 5 walls before the boss. That you have to kill all the enemies in the group. And then you move on to the next one. It's one of the longest dungeons in the game, but it doesn't feel long if you just run it back and forth with all the enemies dead.
What was the one with a bunch of antlions and chimera moths?
Cutter's Cry.
Yeah, Cutter's Cry.
Cutter's Cry is not nearly as bad. It's only bad because like a lot of people just did not run it correctly.
It's bad because of the constant, like, sand boils that can chunk your health while you're trying to big pull if you don't anticipate them properly.
Mm-hmm.
And also hard for new players who might not know how to handle the end boss because of the whole, like, Dragon Eye, Beast Eye mechanic. Alright, it's not attacking. Let's put some explosives under its ass.
Shadowbringers didn't have a lot of dungeons, Jesus. Like, Shadowbringers dungeon list is very short. What the hell?
Yeah, starting with Shadowbringers, they do kind of prune the dungeon list per update.
It's like smaller and smaller. We're getting bigger ones in Dawn Trail because there's like we're already at a decent chunk of content.
Not to mention Dawn Trail is also post-graphical update, so I'm wondering how that plays into things.
I want to say that's probably something too. Oh god, you know would really ruin someone's fucking day? a dungeon that would absolutely ruin my day if I ever got it.
What?
Snowcloak.
Oh.
That is a miserable dungeon. And it's not miserable if you do it with like duty support, it's not miserable. It's
Thankfully,
miserable with people.
Thankfully, that's another one that I also rarely see. But I think that might also be because I'm so high level at this point that it's like most of the stuff I'm going to see are people running more current expansions and less people's first time through a Realm Reborn.
No, if it's got duty support, you won't see it in roulette anymore because people just do duty support.
Oh, right. And Snowcloak is a main story dungeon, I believe.
Yes, it's a duty support dungeon. It's one of those ones where, like, back in the day, it was the worst because you would always have that one tank that stands in front of Fenrir and just does not care about the white mechanic. Or you'll have that one guy that shows up for that dungeon and complains the entire time about how this dungeon has too many walls. Only to find out like a year later that Somal Hard exists. Again, Somal Hard is like the worst about it. It does not need to have that many walls. It's literally like 6 groups of 5 before the first boss. Very serious hard, actually. I'm kind of...
Oh, we can just push it. What am I using the grenade for?
Shove him. Fuck him.
I was hoping it would flip over. Also, you want me to ruin the illusion?
Sure.
This thing is not actually moving. It's a moving texture over a still image.
Oh, yeah. I saw that, like, minute 1.
I figured. I just wanted to have my fun. Oh, this one is attacking. Oh, come on.
Sorkai. Sorkai. Oh, Sorkai was a fun dungeon. Why do people don't run that one anymore?
Yeah, probably mechanics are rough on you the first time if I had to guess.
Yeah, if you've never done it before, it's always rough, but like you do it once. It's one of those dungeons where you do it once and it's like you know it forever.
Except for the one horse mid-boss. That one tripped me up for a long while when I was fresh.
Yeah, there's like a lot of Stormblood and Heavensward dungeons that people just do not fucking do. Like, there's Fractal Continuum Hard, which is actually one of the coolest fucking dungeons in the game. In 14.
And story-wise, it also ties into the trial bosses in Shadowbringers. Which is really upsetting because that's the only time you basically get a fucking mobile suit, and they never bring it back.
It's also one of the only dungeons in all of Stormblood that has an Explorer mode after it's been released. They added Explorer mode to Fractal recently.
Really?
Yeah, I just looked up. I'm looking on the wiki right now, and there's a Explorer mode for Fractal, and I'm just like, yo, lore? Lore? We get lore? Keeper of the Lake is still a slog. What do you mean? What do you mean Nexus used to be? It still is.
It's just a slog that you can now get through faster because you can comprehend the mechanics.
It's just a slog that's like nobody can fuck up anymore, so you're not doing the second boss over and over again.
I think now's a good point to call it because we got a save point and I
Yeah,
don't know how much time we have
we're
left.
at that point. We're at that point.
Yeah. Manual save. Do it again just to be safe.
Oh, they also changed the name.
We are golden.
They changed the name for Atma weapon in the dungeon.
Really?
It's now just Ultima Beast.
Oh yeah.
Hit home. Grab the controller.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I skipped ahead and flipped the control.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you gotta exit the game.
Oop. There we go.
And slowly zooming over.
I handed the controller.
Alrighty, starting from the top, thank you all so very much for watching. Tomorrow will be some Dark Souls 2. And I'll probably will have the energy this Saturday to do a build stream, unless something comes up between now and then. I'll keep y'all posted on that. Unless next you aren't available for that. I need to confirm that with you. Are you available for that? Okay, cool. Then we'll finally get around to doing this. So, starting from the top of all the thank yous for the day, Malkin Alenza, thank you for the Prime sub. Laza, thank you for the $10. Puma Cam, thank you for the Prime sub. This fucking stupid Realms of Pixel fucking ad out of my fucking face with this dumb AI art. Dumb fucking mobile game AI art slot.
AI and or traced.
Oh no, it's most definitely AI. Some people have been fucking digging into it lately.
Of course.
It's another one of those fucking games that like spends a shit whack of fucking money that you don't know where it actually came from.
And then you find out it probably came from the pockets of someone who's going to get them a nice pair of cement shoes.
Yeah. But yes, thank you all so very much for watching. Have a good night. Stay true to yourself. See y'all tomorrow for some Dark Souls 2, and then on Saturday the Gundam model build that we've been trying to fucking line up for a while now.
Take care.
A boop.